All right, welcome to another episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Rebin coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Menders. And Menders, we had to call an audible today because our original plan did not flesh out. No fault of
Shocker.
anybody. Uh, Unfortunately, Lenny Mephisto had a conflict, so we're going to try to get him rescheduled soon and get him
It
on.
happens. We're so
But
used to it at this point, we don't really even worry
yeah,
about it.
it's true. It's really not a big deal. Uh, but in the meantime, we like I said, we called an audible. We had something in the running for about 6 weeks from now. We
Yeah,
decided, what
so
the
you
hell,
sprung it
we're
on
gonna.
me.
So yesterday, after I found out that we were gonna do a card subject to change, I said, hey, why don't we just push it forward? So we're gonna do number 4 in our fantasy draft, Minders. We're very
which didn't
excited.
which didn't give me a chance to consult. I
I know
didn't
you
get a
didn't
chance
get
to
your consult.
consult.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
So
But
it's
so
okay.
not only is it going to be you and me, of course, we're going to have our usual fantasy draft crew
Suspects.
joining us. Yes, Barry will be joining us here in a bit. He's still working on getting home, but we do have our friendly neighborhood fact checker AJ Mifflin. AJ, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Are you ready for this?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready. I
Well,
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I am. got
well,
a list I've been working on today of who I want, when I want to take them, all that.
yeah,
All
it's
there. Normally, I spend about the week before knowing that we have this coming up, and kind of figure it out a little more, do a little more thinking. Whereas today, I kind of just slapped it together while I was having my coffee and said, "Okay, yeah,
This is
he's
what we're doing.
good. It'll be
I,
good."
I, I felt kind of bad to spring it on everybody at the last minute, but I think it'll be a good time.
That
We
might
did
make
double
it more
check.
interesting.
Yes, we did double check. Judy Martin, I don't believe wrestled for WCW, so she will
No, but
not be an issue. Yeah, Levani Kai did, but not Judy Martin. So
mm-mm.
Barry can rest easy. Nobody's going to steal his Judy from him this time.
I wouldn't say all that.
Uh,
Might be
what?
another Judy.
There might be another
Don't you
Judy,
dare
but
touch my lady Judy Bagwell.
well, I can guarantee you, AJ, that Judy Bagwell is not on my list, so I will not be poaching Judy from you.
I'm
You
not gonna
better.
lie, there's part of me that wants to pick her just to annoy AJ.
You like to stir shit up. I mean, this is Strike Force all over again, Menders.
Mhm.
What?
Oh my goodness. Well, before we get into the draft, like you said, we're going to wait for Barry to get in so he can fully participate this time. Because last time he was kind of half and half. He had to do his first like few rounds remotely before he got home. But in the meantime, we did have it planned for our the second time we're going to do a watch along on this episode. And originally I was going to do the Great American Bash Sting versus Flair. That's about 25 minutes long, so I figured we'll save that for maybe for the anniversary of that show, which is like in
Sounds good.
July. But I did want to do a Sting match since the pay-per-view coming up on Sunday is his retirement, so I thought it was fitting.
It
And
better not be his retirement. I hope it's not his retirement.
it,
You can't
I
go
don't
out
know.
losing to the Bucks.
Well, but there's a chance he might win.
And retire as champion.
Yeah, then let Darby pick a partner and keep going with the belts, or
Sure.
you know,
Okay.
I mean, it's an option. I'm just saying
We're
it's an option.
talking Tony booking here, guys.
This is true.
Just saying. Exactly.
All right. So anyway, the one that I picked out, I'm gonna go Starcade 1989 in the Iron Man tournament. A pretty poorly conceived concept overall, but it made for a really fun match on this between Sting and the Great Muta. Non-title, Muta was the TV champ. Uh, just for those that don't remember the Iron Man tournament, it was uh, 4 individuals and then 4 tag teams in a round robin setup. And for the men, it was Sting, Muta, Luger, and Flair. And then the tag teams, it was the Road Warriors, Steiner Brothers, Samoans, and Doom were the 4 teams.
Wonder if
And
those are on anybody's lists today.
They may be. You never know. Any of
Oh, I'm
those
sure.
8.
Guy that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So we are going to go invite you all to join us on Peacock because I couldn't find a quality like copy of the match on YouTube. That's usually my first plan, just because it's easier to get a link out. So we had to go actually to season 7, episode 1 of Starcade, number from 1989, and it's at 1 hour 2 minutes 21 seconds is where we're gonna pick up. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes to
Yeah, let's
hit play,
wait.
give
If
anybody a
anybody is
chance to get in.
listening, we can.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, this was kind of this was post Thunderdome, so this was after the match Sting and Flair against Funker and Muta in that ridiculous cage with Bruno and Gary Hart and Ole involved with the throwing the towel in. Uh, but everything I've seen of Sting and Muta, especially in the 89-90 period, was just gold to me. It
Yeah,
was so good.
that's to be
It was
expected. I mean, they're two of the
yeah,
best. So
yeah,
at
and it
at
was
that time,
yes,
time.
young Muta before his knees turned to a souffle,
Yes.
Yeah.
and uh, and then plus you got Gary Hart at ringside. You got it's just so good, and then also you got well, we're not going to have the audio of the commentary going, but it was Jim Ross and Terry Funk on commentary on this.
That's fun.
For this tournament, it was JR and Funker for the singles tournament, and it was JR and Cornette for the tag team tournament.
I wonder why.
Well, it makes sense. If I ever get to ask Corny, I want to ask him why the Midnight Express wasn't in that tournament. Because originally it was supposed to be the Skyscrapers instead of the Samoans, but Sid got hurt. Shocker.
Shocker.
The Skyscrapers got
It
pulled
never
out.
gets hurt. What are you talking about?
No. But
Have you seen Sid's Twitter lately?
no, I do not follow Sid on Twitter. I can imagine it's pretty lively though.
Check it out. It's a great follow. It's a great follow. He's been going off on Ryback lately, and it's great.
I love it. Oh, Ryback.
Oh, please retire. Are we gonna do this? Let's do this before my phone goes dark again.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we're gonna get. I think we've given the audience enough time to get loaded up in the right spot here. So I'm gonna give a countdown from 3, and then we're gonna hit play. And you should be seeing Sting just getting into the ring. His name is on the bottom of the screen there. So in 3, 2, 1, play. And there
It's so weird not listening to any commentary.
I know.
Right.
Hey, but I got the closed captioning on, so I can at least read it.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, me too.
You've taught me well, AJ.
Surfer Sting with that blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the green mist.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
This
boy.
isn't too long after Muta won the TV title from Sting, and he was undefeated at this point going into the tournament, but he did lose to Flair earlier in the pay-per-view. At this
Who is
point,
that ref?
that is Mike Atkins.
Okay.
No, I might be Nick Patrick. No, that's Nick Patrick.
I was gonna say, wasn't that Nick Patrick?
Yeah, but
Oh, I love Muta's kicks though.
They're
he's
so
quick.
nice.
Yeah, the full Nelson. Never a good idea when you're shorter than the guy you're applying it on.
Right?
Oh.
This is back when you got a good stretch out of it.
Yes. And this is like Muta was kind of like Japanese Sting almost, if you think about it. He had face paint and he was the flyer. He didn't have the upper body of Sting. He didn't have the power moves, but like as far as the character goes, he was always just mega over back then with the Muta character. Oh, that mule kick.
Oh!
Sting got one right in the breadbasket there.
Sure did.
And,
he's like, hold up, let me catch my breath. Oh,
little Stiffsky there. Oh, the strikes.
I'm waiting for the from AJ.
Oh, yeah. So A little
And
early
people
for the
say
rest
this
hold.
type, yeah, a rest hold, but I'm like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think I see. Is that Bill Apter in the red sweater?
I think so.
Getting the beauty shot of Gary Hart there. All right,
Okay, here we go. Let's
into the
go, boys.
ropes.
There
See,
we
that
go.
surprised me. I didn't think the Sting would go down with a shoulder tackle from Muta. Oh, oh
Eh,
my.
woo!
There's the.
You gotta love it.
Oh yeah,
Now
absolutely.
that was the good kind of flipping right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the flippy floppy I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember watching this. I didn't watch this match live. It was actually several years before I watched it because it was on the Best of Starcade DVD that came out about 15 years ago. And there was stuff on here that I didn't remember Muta doing that seemed very familiar to me if you watch independent wrestling later on. Oh, I thought he kicked him in the butt there for a second, but it was back into the ribs.
No,
You
it's
never
the rib.
see a clean atomic drop anymore.
Nope.
No. Oh, Scorpion Deathlock early here for Stinger.
Looks like it. Ain't gonna happen.
Muta got the ropes though. There you go.
Ow.
What's your guys' opinion of Gary Hart? And what is he doing? Why is he gingerly rubbing his tummy there?
I don't know.
He had a big meal before the match, and he needs his food to settle.
Maybe.
Good manager helping his client.
Could be those few kicks that he took to the breadbasket, though, too.
Yeah, could be. Maybe he was cramping up a little bit.
Maybe.
Man,
I
it's a
don't. I
shame
don't
we're not
really have.
get-
Go ahead.
Man, we got speaking of Muta, one of his constituents got announced for the expo this weekend. Menders, Jushin Thunder Liger's official. He's
Ooh.
going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Did you
for
like
a
how they
photo
did
op.
that?
I did with the Napoleon Dynamite cartoon.
Yep. With the Liger.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody,
Patrick.
both of these guys needed a win, correct? Is that what I read to
Yes.
begin with?
At this
Okay.
point, Luger had beat Sting, Flair had beaten Muta, so neither of these guys had any points at this point.
Okay. But if they go to a draw,
Okay, so the scoring went because I know this because I watched the beginning of the show. Pinfall or submission is 20 points.
okay,
Some count out is 15 points.
okay,
EQ is 10 points, and a draw is 5.
okay.
Hmm.
So they
at this
had
point, Luger and Flair both have 20 points at this point, and these guys have 0.
So
Okay,
even if
here's
it
what I
is
was talking about. Look at that cattle mutilation, shades of Bryan Danielson there, and I didn't know anybody did this before Dragon did it, but apparently Muta had done it long before.
Huh.
I love this submission hold though; it's so good.
Somebody else that we know of does that move too.
He does a version of it, but
He
he
does
does
do
it
a
from
version
with
of
his
it.
opponent in a seated position though.
Yep.
Cutthroat Kenny Callis we're referring to.
Yeah.
You got to put your own spin on the move, you know.
Of course, yeah. Oh, we're going to talk a lot about Kenny tomorrow, Menders, on the shootout. By the way,
I'm almost
Maybe get
scared.
out of that no good brother of his after what he did.
Yep. No good brother of his that's
that
going to be on
was-
the show.
that was a very eventful Road to War Games show this past Saturday. that
So
we're gonna
much
get
happened. It
into.
was so good. So good.
I know. Yeah. Oh, nice counter by Sting, just rolling out of that,
Ooh, ow.
and the Americanized punch in the face.
Yeah.
There you go.
California.
All right, and into the corner here. Now, there's a cool little detail that they do in this match that I thought was great from Gary Hart. They haven't done it yet because Sting is in control. But once Muta gets control, I'll point it out when we get to it. There's the power there from Stinger. that
Yeah.
Press slam. Very ginger cover there. He just kind of laid lightly on top of him.
Yeah. What was up with that?
I
Yes.
don't know.
You're not going to get a 3 off a cover like that.
No. That's almost as bad as the 1 foot cover.
Right. There's
Almost.
the Lex Luger flying elbow Stinger pulled out there.
But he doesn't
Or
have metal in his arm.
the Chris Jericho cocky cover where he
Like the Come
flexes
on,
and
baby cover.
Yeah.
chest. Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised at all the rest holds because this is only like I think a 15-minute time limit if I'm remembering right. Because the matches
We're
were
at
pretty
7
short in
now,
this tournament.
so yeah.
Yes, so we are, yeah. All right, Muda coming out. Okay, here's where we're talking about. He gets Stinger back into the corner, and notice how the referee's counting, but he's
Huh.
counting in English.
Ah.
So watch Gary Hart. See, he's got the fingers. He's showing Muda the fingers, so he can see what the count is. And now here he is. He's telling the referee to make sure Muda can see the fingers. He says, "Show him the fingers." And that's a
That's
detail
smart.
you don't get with. I know it's a detail you don't get with a lot of the Japanese talent, especially when they have an American manager.
Right.
And then you see it, and then Nate Patrick's doing it. He gets right in front of him with the fingers.
That's impressive. See, things
Yeah,
like
right?
that
That's
don't
good
happen
continuity.
anymore. Yeah.
Gary Hart is a very smart wrestling mind as a booker and as a manager.
Yeah, that is a great detail there.
Yes. It's like the detail they used to do when they talk about the Rock and Roll Express. Specifically, Jim Ross said this on SummerSlam 93 when they took on the Heavenly Bodies, and JR pointed out that Robert Gibson's mother is a deaf mute. So Ricky and Robert both knew sign language, so that's how they would communicate in the ring.
Ah.
Oh, moonsault. Oh, he
Holy
landed on
cow.
his feet. Oh, nice kick. Moon is so good. I'm so glad they gave him a world title run at least once.
Yeah.
Is that your ride, AJ?
AJ's trains here.
Ooh, big drop kick. Oh, right on the giblets there for Muda.
Ow.
And I think we're coming up on the finish here. Stinger going up. So weird.
What
He's
got
going
me
up
was-
from the wrong side. It's like a left-handed superplex.
Yeah.
Back when a superplex was a finish.
Oof. No
And there's
kidding.
your 3 count. Stinger won, got his 20 points. And then I think he just had Flair left in the last match of the show.
Oh wow.
But I thought and it was only 9 minutes long, but they put so much action in there, and then
They
they made
did.
everything make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this here. Go ahead and back out of Peacock. I think we accomplished what we needed to there.
Yeah,
Like
a lot
I
of
said,
action out of
everybody says, yeah, and everybody talks about Sting and Flair being the best rivalry, and there's a lot of truth to that. But give me Sting and Muta back when they were both young and able to move around.
Right?
Oh, Bari corrected.
Back when
The
they were both
Surviving
really good.
Series. It was Survivor Series, not
Surviving
SummerSlam. I was
Series.
mistaken. Oh, yeah, I know Bari pops for the fingers because we reference that all the time when we talk about Gary
We
Hart
do.
and Muta.
So
Oh, my
where do we
goodness.
want to go next? Are we going to talk about the
Well,
debacle that was Dynamite last week? It was
Oh boy,
terrible.
it was a bit of a debacle. Let me look at my notes because I do have a list of things to talk about here.
I know, and it's not on there.
all the terrible dynamites have blurred together because I don't even know what happened this past Wednesday, and I watched it.
I watched it. I can't
What's her
remember.
face? Peraza
Diana?
or Peraza and
Peraza.
who was it she fought that she like buried her head?
Oh, Madison
Madison
Rain.
Rain.
Madison Rain.
She was
Yeah.
she was going for a
Yeah.
flatliner, but Madison was going for a DDT, and she just landed right on her beam.
Oh, that was terrible.
It is the moment of the night.
That was the move of the night.
It was the move of the night. So you got to
So
watch
says
it
this
in
guy.
replay. Good Lord. That was ridiculous.
Or should I say?
Yeah, that guy.
Although I loved how in the stare down after it between Tony Storm and Peraza, like half of the screen went into black and white,
Yeah,
and half was
That
the
was
that was
color.
pretty well done.
That we will give them credit for that. That was pretty well done.
Yes, they do.
We don't give them
it's
credit
good,
for
but
much,
it's just,
but
well, the production you can give them credit for some things. The cardboard window thing they did to throw the Acclaim through the window, not so much
no.
during the Devil's storyline.
No.
But yeah, there wasn't a whole lot noteworthy about Dynamite, except apparently we're getting Kingston. Who was it? Kingston and FTR against the BCC on Collision this week
Huh.
Kingston?
because I think because Kingston and
Oh, him.
Danielson are feuding.
Ah, gotcha. Can
The
you tell
one
like
thing
kind of
that
watch
I
Dynamite and that's it?
The one thing that I want to see happen on Dynamite is, I told you guys this earlier in the chat, just R-Truth showing up and not believing anybody when they're telling him that he's not on Raw. This isn't Raw. You don't work here, Truth. Well, what do you mean? That's Chris Jericho right there. I've worked with him for 20 years.
Yeah, you
Truth
said
had
that
a rough.
earlier, I popped.
He had a rough weekend. He went to Austria for the pay-per-view.
He did.
Yeah.
Instead of Australia, he
Truthy.
went to Austria.
Truth has problems. He's got issues.
Poor Truth.
God bless him. But
Well, since we're
there's
talking
something-
about it,
there's
why don't we
something-
just go ahead and get into the chamber? Unless you have something
Okay,
else you want to talk about. Sorry.
well, I got one thing I was gonna mention because, like I said, I didn't watch the entire chamber match. It was on at 4 a.m. on a day I had to work, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to watch. I caught the back half of the men's chamber match, and I saw the main event, which was Rhea and Nia. But I'm aware
That
of
was
what
all
else
I saw
happened.
to begin with. I was going to say,
Yeah.
we know what happened.
Right.
I did
So,
watch
a
the
lot of
women's match
things-
this morning.
Okay.
I really
And-
enjoyed the Women's Chamber.
Yeah.
From what I heard,
Good.
Tiffany Stratton really turned out for that show, for that match.
Oh, yeah.
Rev, you need to watch it.
She was the
I'm
only
going to.
heel in the, and they were booing Liv eliminating her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were chanting bullshit. They were booing. They wanted Tiffy.
They wanted Tiffy time.
Hmm
It seems like they're angling to get Liv a little heel run after last night. I think she's gonna
Mhm.
roll over on Becky and go heel.
But the final three in that Women's Chamber was good too, between Bianca, Becky, and Liv. Like the last couple minutes of the match, they were just countering each other over and over and over. And the finish was quick. It was snappy. It was out of nowhere, and it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's easy to get
it's, uh,
predictable with those chamber matches.
I didn't think about
Yeah.
Naomi being the first one out. And
yeah,
Stratton,
especially just coming back.
and Stratton being the one to pin her. And I was like, and Stratton's like, sorry. I was like, oh, I love her.
It seems like they've got
She's great.
pretty high plans for Tiffy. Sounds like going forward.
If they didn't already, they'd have to after the reaction she got at Chamber, right?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
would
if Bailey beats EO at Mania, I could see her defending against Tiffany on a pay-per-view. I don't know about Tiffany winning the belt, but
Maybe Tiffany gets Money in the Bank.
maybe that's a heck of an idea.
She
Holy
can run
crap,
with
you're
it
actually
too.
You're picking a winner for Money in the Bank? You hate Money in the Bank.
Well,
Don't get
that
them
doesn't
started.
change the fact that they're going to do it.
Don't get them started, Menders.
Oh, sorry.
No, that
We don't have
rant's
that
for
kind
a
of
few
time.
months from now.
Yeah, in a few months he'll give us that rant again.
Yeah. I allow myself to rant about it once a year, otherwise my blood pressure will always be through the roof. So it is not
Alright,
the
so
time of year for that yet.
So,
my
I mean, McIntyre won, which we figured that was going to happen.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. What do you think of? See, I've been going into this the whole time thinking we're going to get Logan Paul and LA Knight for the U.S. title at WrestleMania, but it seems like they pivoted on that a little bit because number one, AJ took LA Knight out with a chair, even though he wasn't in the match, and then Logan Paul KO'd Orton to cost him the final decision there. So either they're going to go Logan and Orton for the U.S. title, or I was thinking, what if they go with a four-way, which I'm usually not a fan of. But
What I saw predicted online earlier, which may or may not happen, was a 5-way ladder match involving those four and Kevin Owens at
Owens.
Mania.
that could
I
be.
saw
They
that.
like to have their Gaga on the WrestleMania.
Hmm
Who's going to be our superstar this year?
Huh?
Who's going to be the extra person this year that I'm going to not want to watch the match and then be surprised by? Usually it was
Ooh.
Logan Paul a couple of years ago, Pat McAfee, Bad Bunny.
It's kind of hard to say because we don't know a whole lot of the matches for Mania yet. It's gonna be Jane, maybe. You gonna give Cargill a match?
I thought we were still getting that with Bianca.
Well, they haven't confirmed
hoping.
anything on that.
Yeah.
No. One
It's all
thing
going to
that
depend on.
we haven't started. One thing we haven't started discussing yet, as far as WrestleMania goes, is the Hall of Fame, and
They haven't had any
I was
announcements.
they haven't announced anybody yet. So I'm thinking, who would we expect to go in? It's Philadelphia. Obviously the main name we've heard possibly is Bray Wyatt going in posthumously, which is
Yeah.
a
Mhm.
no-brainer.
They do
Uh,
tend to do the inductions when somebody passes away early. They do tend to induct them like within the next year or
yeah,
two.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did that with Eddie. Like it was
Uh-huh.
less than 6 months after Eddie passed, he got in the Hall of Fame. But you got
That's
to
what I
wonder
was thinking.
I got to imagine there's going to be somebody from ECW going in, but I think the question is how many people from ECW go in.
Well,
I
and
think
who?
Heyman would be natural.
Yes.
I would put Paul Heyman. A lot of people say Tommy Dreamer. Tommy still was under contract to TNA, so I mean, if they got Jordan Grace for the Rumble, so they could bring Tommy in for the
Although
Hall of Fame, I suppose.
so was Rob Van Dam when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. He was still working for TNA at the time, wasn't he?
Was he? I
Was
don't
he?
remember. I thought maybe he
I,
was. I
I
thought
was
he might
just
have
gonna
been done
ask
with
it.
TNA.
I was just gonna ask if Rob had been inducted. I couldn't remember if he had been or not.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, no, I remember
Rob
because
and the
that one
Dudley
brother-
Boys are the only two original ECW acts in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
But
I couldn't remember.
but aside from Heyman and Dreamer, who else from ECW would you pick to go in? I mean, you can go Sabu. I mean, he's not tethered to
Taz.
anybody at the moment. Taz,
Taz
but
is with
that's another thing with
AEW
Tony,
though.
you
I
gotta
don't know if
do
they
it.
would let him.
Yeah, true.
Shane
What about
Douglas,
Shane
if there are
Douglas?
no more hard feelings. Yeah.
Get out of my head,
Yeah.
Reb.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any bad blood with him in WWE still at this point. Because Shane kind of holds grudges.
Yeah.
I don't know
There's
if you know
never a
that.
bad time to give a live microphone.
No.
No.
As long as you got
No.
that 7-second delay going.
That's
But let's think outside of ECW. Who else we could think to go in? I've got a couple of thoughts. I was thinking that maybe William Regal would go in.
That would be a good one.
Yep, they
I
can
mean,
put him in now.
they went to all the trouble to bring him back. So I mean, why not? There's I'm trying to think who else.
You got to think Triple H is gonna have. You got to think Triple H is gonna have more say this year than he ever has before on who gets in and who doesn't, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Regal's definitely going in.
The who was it? I was gonna say there was somebody else. Well, I mean, you can't have too many posthumous inductees because obviously you gotta have people giving speeches. But I mean, think about Vader's still not in. Bigelow, I think if Bigelow didn't go in that like legacy wing that they do every year, I don't think he's in.
Right. No, he's
Vader,
not.
Vader went in last year.
Did Vader go in?
Yeah, Vader went in last year.
Oh,
Could have swore he.
hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm on it. You guys.
Hey,
you
I was
guys
just
talk
about
amongst
to.
yourselves. We're gonna all go look and see since our fact checker
WWE Hall
is
of
on.
Fame 2022. Vader is in.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't
But
last
Bam
year. It was
Bam's
the year
not.
before.
Yeah, it's 2022.
But Bam
Okay, I
Bam's
do.
not.
So I will stand corrected there. That's the one I didn't watch. I just watched the bit with Rey Mysterio going in.
See, that's what happens.
Yeah. So who else would you? I saw somebody saying Michael Cole should go in.
Not yet.
Now put him in when
By
he
math.
retires.
Well, I don't know. Now there's a precedent though, because Jim Ross went in before he was retired. He went in
That's
2007.
Kane go in too before he retired.
Him and Lawler went in the same class.
That's what I thought.
So Michael Cole could go in. I mean, I was never a big fan of his, but his work in the last couple of years has really ratcheted up a level or two. So
Right.
I wouldn't hate it, but who else do we think would be an option that like they would be able to get him to come in? They've got to have a female inductee at some point. You gotta
Miss
imagine.
Elizabeth still ain't in there.
I was gonna say, is Elizabeth in yet?
Liz
She
isn't
still ain't
no.
in there.
So Miss Elizabeth
I
would be
mean,
a good choice.
Miss Elizabeth would be a good choice. Because most of the Jacqueline, Beth Phoenix, Trish, Lita, Molly Holly have all gone. Like Molly went in, right?
Victoria.
Yeah, Molly's in.
Victoria isn't in yet. Victoria could go
Yeah,
in.
Victoria's not in.
Yeah.
Reb, I wonder how many of these people we're going to see the week before, because that would be freaking sweet.
That would be awesome. Yeah. They got a pretty loaded list of talent for that Swerve Circle Expo. That's for sure.
They do. 85
I'm
is what I
very-
heard was the last count.
Oh, wow. And I don't know that I think they might have a couple more.
That's pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Well, they've only announced 82, and there's 85.
Oh,
nice. All
gonna
right.
have some heavy hitters last 3 then probably.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the whole. They got to start announcing people pretty soon. I mean, they're only 6 weeks away, so I gotta imagine there's gonna be
Is
some
there
announcements
anybody
coming.
Is there anybody still in the back of the bloodline that hasn't been inducted yet? I think they're all inducted, aren't they?
Let's see. Rikishi, Yoko, Wild Samoans. I mean, the head shrinkers could technically go in. Haku hasn't been in yet. I know he's Tongan. He's not necessarily part of the bloodline, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell him that.
Samoan SWAT team in there.
No, so no head shrinkers. No. And yeah, so I'm still waiting to see when Jacob Fatu is gonna pop in the show because he's got to be coming.
Fingers are crossed.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Fingers are crossed.
I did hear that Lance Anawai and Juicy Finau were finishing up with MLW also. So
Oh, yep, they're gone.
yeah, Big Juicy. He's not related to the bloodline, but he is he's an Islander. So I mean, he'd make for a big
If you're an Islander,
big old enforcer.
Let's say if you're an Islander, you're part of the bloodline.
Right. What did you think? Booker T showed that picture of Zilla Fatu with the big guns last week.
Yeah, the guns on that young man. Oh my God.
And I told you guys, he needs to come in as The Rock's heater.
Mm-hmm.
Like Roman's got Solo, but give Rock the big guy, that. And I've seen it work. He works GCW teaming up with Jacob, and he's pretty darn good. He's still pretty green.
But that family takes the wrestling like fishes to water, though.
They really do.
They just know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm still.
But I guess when you grow up with it around you your entire life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, David Flair.
I'm hoping for my Jey Uso, Ole Anderson heel turn.
We know you are.
Did you say David Flair?
You are. Yeah, he did.
It's just a counterpoint to growing up around it your whole life. And well, Minder had said something about, well, they grew up around it their whole life, so of course they were good at it. And I was like, David Flair.
For every Charlotte Flair, there is a David.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Eric Watts.
Okay. Sorry.
Eric Watts was a good mid-card talent. He wasn't, but he was getting a big push from his old man that kind of rubbed people the wrong way.
Yeah.
So what do we all think about Cody calling out The Rock? Because that happened.
Well, when do we get it? Do we get it night 1 of Mania if it happens, or do they save it and do it on TV?
I don't know. You can't put it on free TV. I don't think you can put that on free TV.
I don't know. If you put it on SmackDown, that's going to get a monster rating on a major network.
Yeah.
Tony agrees with me.
Reb.
Deal with Fox is running out, so if they got that big TV ratings pop for that as their deal's expiring and they're headed out, it's like, haha, this is the kind of revenue we bring in. Screw you, kind of.
Yeah.
Now, I know that Cody said he wants The Rock before WrestleMania, but what if they did it on Netflix next year?
What if that was their kickoff show?
Right, because that's what.
Yeah.
Now we still got several months though before Netflix. That's what. What month did they say in 2025 that Netflix deal's starting?
Thought it was
January.
Is it January? Okay, so yeah, it could be pretty soon. The SmackDown deal's up in October, but that's going to be a long time after WrestleMania to heat that angle up again. So I don't know if that
Oh,
would make sense.
I don't
Uh,
know though. It's The Rock.
It'd make for a good SummerSlam. I'm just saying, Rock and
Yeah.
Cody in the main event of SummerSlam.
Square Garden.
If they're not going to have Cody win the belt at the Garden, they got to have him give him a big defense at the Garden when the time comes.
Nobody's beating Roman.
I'm sorry, I
We
forgot.
know.
Roman still has
We
to
know,
hold the belt for
AJ.
another 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, just about. Somewhere
As
there.
I think Reb and I have agreed that it's going to be after Hogan's reign.
It's going to pretty much go
It'll
after
be after
SummerSlam.
Bruno's.
It's already after Bruno's.
It's already after Bruno's.
Bruno's big one.
Oh,
Don't
Bruno's
talk
big
about Bruno.
you don't talk about Bruno.
And
Uh,
after Roman beats that, I'll have to start saying only 24 more years until he breaks the Fabulous Moolah's record length.
that's true.
Yeah, yeah, Moolah. Nobody was touching Moolah for a long time with that belt.
That's the only longer reign with any belt I can think of.
Yeah, I mean Cardona's coming up on that with that Internet Championship, but
You
as far as
brought
official-
him up with AJ on the show. What are
I'm
you
sorry.
thinking?
I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. Hey, I do have a question
Kane
though.
should have thrown that wheelchair harder.
Oh, jeez. I do like what Danhausen said about it, though. He said if he wrestled Cardona, he would kiss John Cena, throw him off the ramp with the wheelchair, and expose all of his fears in one match.
Smart man, that Danhausen.
Yeah, love that Danhausen. I do
Smart
have a question.
Manhausen, if you will.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. All right, so we're talking about Cody and Roman, WrestleMania. I have a question because we don't get this a lot at WrestleManias for the main event. I mean, we get plenty of gaga for other stuff. Does the main event need a stipulation match? And what I'm thinking is, do they need to do it in a cage?
No.
Couldn't Cody come out and say, "Hey, I'm getting this match, but I don't want any bloodline interference, so I'm putting you in a cage"?
So we're doing a Hell in the Cell. Is that what you're saying?
No. Regular steel cage.
I don't think regular steel cage would do it. They'd still get in.
Here's
they'd find.
Here's what I'm thinking though. I still think Roman goes over, but then you get the bloodline in there with Cody in the cage. You know where I'm
And
going
you get
with
your
this.
Ole turn.
I get my Ole heel turn because they happen in a cage. Jey Uso and Rollins come out to save Cody, and then Jey just shoves one of those Nikes into Seth's mouth and knocks him on his ass. And then they just beat the piss out of Cody while the fans try to start a riot, but they can't get in there because there's a cage.
Yeah.
We
want
almost
blood
got a
again.
riot Saturday.
Woo.
That's we got a riot in WWE though.
We about got a riot Saturday.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
buddy.
Our favorite front row fans were not happy.
No.
Oh, no, they were not.
Well, they were happy, but then they got angry when other things happened.
People got kicked out of their shoes.
We got to see an old friend, Menders.
We did.
Yes.
We'll talk more about this tomorrow.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it used to be the cage match was always the blow off of every feud back in the day. It's not so much now. They usually do a street fight or Hell in a Cell or whatever. Also, quick tangent. New Day street fight in street clothes. So bravo to the New Day, I say.
Right?
They did it in jeans, which is how you're supposed to do street fights.
They did. I didn't watch.
It wasn't a Texas death match or any caca like that. It was just a good old fashioned street fight.
Oh, I got to tell you the
That was
story.
fun.
So,
I liked it.
Aunt
I
Lenny
did-
came over.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, Aunt Lenny and Mom were both watching with me, right? Mom goes, "Is this supposed to be a tag match?" Aunt Lenny goes, "Yeah, are they? Is this what's going?" I'm like, I don't even have the energy to explain
Street
it
fight.
to you.
Lazy booking.
That was basically what I said. Nah, they're just gonna beat the hell out of each other for a little while and it'll be over. Yeah, I saw that. I'm super proud of you.
It's gonna go up on the wall once I get a better frame because when I got they put the label on the outside of the plastic cover like front piece, and now it's got a bunch of schmutz on it. So I got to get a better frame for it. Plus, I got the body's frame coming, so I need the
That's
body
true.
picture.
That's true.
I used to have mine up on the wall, but it fell and the frame broke. And I bought a new frame on the wall.
I do like my autograph though on here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you have to share your hometown with Tony Khan.
Mm-hmm.
So now I am an official Cult of Cornet member. Oh, we lost AJ.
Oh,
there he is.
He's kicked
out at 2.
Aha!
All right.
It's all right. I'm only sharing the corner with The Rock right now, so that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, we can't change that, by the way.
No, you don't need to. No!
Old dumbass AP.
So it sounds like he's not going to be at Revolution after all. Sounds like he has personal issues.
He broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just Swerve and Joe 1-on-1 now?
It may be, yeah.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
I'm down.
Yeah. Who wins, though? Do you put the belt on Swerve, or do you keep it on Joe for a little while longer?
I think you got to keep it on Joe for a little while longer. I know Swerve's hot, but I think you got to keep it on Joe for a little longer.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I was thinking with it being a triple threat, like the other two would be so busy going after each other that Joe, being the thinking man that he is, would capitalize on it. But in a one-on-one kind of thing, that's I don't know. I don't know. Swerve is really hot right now, and part of me is thinking you got to strike while the iron is hot. And on the other hand, it's like, damn, but then that means Joe only had one successful defense with the belt.
Here's my question. So Swerve and Joe are both heels.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve is getting over though. He's getting the big pop and everything, but
in my opinion, Swerve is the Austin heel.
Yeah,
where everybody loves him.
But if he's gonna continue as a heel, do you want to wait and have him beat a babyface for that title? Because it's not gonna be a lot of heat if you beat Joe, who's also a pretty hot heel going on right now.
Yeah. They've booked themselves into a
technically
corner
the three-way is all heels if Paige is in there, because Paige is getting heel heat these days.
Yeah, see, I thought Swerve and Paige did a double turn there with Swerve asking for 5 more minutes when they wrestled. Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be like a double turn.
I was getting that impression, but then Nana's still managing Paige in the Gates of Agony also and working heel with them, but doing the dance and all that shit with Swerve and getting cheers. So I don't think Tony knows what he wants.
Dancing man, pay him no mind. I like
what
that.
What do we think about him bringing in a soap opera writer to write the stuff for AEW now?
It's Tony. It's if what I heard today is true, it sounds like maybe that was a condition of hiring Sasha, because I guess she was fond of her as a writer on WWE.
Oh boy!
It's another example of the talent telling Tony how to spend his money.
Yep. Just like it always will be.
I'm trying not to quote Cornette directly, but he kind of had the same idea on the drive-through this week.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I brought it up, because that was. Are we going to talk? Can we talk about Uncle Dave?
Let's talk about Uncle Dave. Give us a little bit more time while we're waiting on Barry to pop in. What the hell? I mean, seriously.
Dave's an idiot.
Good
I
Lord.
actually listened to the new drive-through yet, so.
Oh, you haven't?
Menders, why don't you fill in this? Why don't you fill AJ and our audience in, Menders, on what Uncle Dave said?
According to Uncle Dave,
Meltzer, by the way, for those that don't know.
Yeah, Meltzer. Only rich people like AEW. Because the worst place they ever had was Oklahoma, and Oklahoma is poor. Yeah, explain it. He said this.
There's recorded footage of this.
Yes.
And he said it. He said WWE does very well in less affluent areas because of Peacock, and it's like $9.99 a month, and in the more affluent areas of the country, AEW does better on pay-per-view.
You know what? Here's going to be my argument to that, though. So they say that, right?
Uh-huh.
AEW is on cable.
Yes.
And yet you can stream all of WWE.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So in
Tony's
my
missing
opinion,
the boat.
He is. He's missing the boat. Just like
Or the
AJ's
yacht.
always said.
He's-
AJ
He's
has
missing the
always
yacht.
said.
Yep.
AJ always said, if they don't get a streaming network soon, they're missing out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because the only reason that I can watch Dynamite and Collision is because I got your password for Sling.
You aren't supposed to tell people that.
Well, shush. I'll shush then. But like, otherwise, how else would I have watched it? With WWE, you got the brand new episodes on Hulu the day after every single one of their shows. At the moment, SmackDown, all you need to watch that is get you a cheap little $15 antenna from Dollar General or something, and you can watch SmackDown. Well, what do I got to do to watch AEW? I got to pay for cable.
Yeah.
It's like it's about making your content accessible, and Tony just really hasn't done that.
No.
The thing is, AEW is just about the only wrestling company that isn't streaming in some form or fashion.
It's not.
Because TNA's got TNA Plus, NWA's on CW, New Japan World, IWTV.
MLW puts
really
on YouTube.
Yeah.
The only thing
YouTube
he's
in
got
general.
is
OVW's on YouTube.
Yeah. The only thing he's really got is Honor
Club.
Honor Club.
Honor Club. And that's only ROH stuff.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we bring in our fourth horseman, if you will. Jabari Sinclair, look at that big old book you got there.
Hello, my people.
Hey, the lighting is great.
Light. The lighting looks awesome.
Right.
We can see you.
There you are.
So, Barry, we sprung this on everybody at the last minute. Are you ready to do this?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. This year, right? This is gonna be fun and educational and all those good things. So I say we get y'all finish up what y'all talking about and let's get it.
Oh, we're
done. We were just talking about Uncle Dave.
Oh Jesus, that idiot! Oklahoma's poor, right?
Oklahoma's poor. That was the takeaway.
Yeah, well, so was Arkansas. Is counting it.
Shit, so am I.
Right.
Exactly.
All right, so I think we can dispense with the formalities and kick this off. So, AJ, you're going to have the randomizer ready to go here in a second?
Yep, I got it ready to go.
All right, let me do my nifty little bumper here. Hang on. That music may sound familiar. I think that is the Gold Rush music also, which I didn't occur to me until after I done the video. Oh, I've been told to take Tony out of the corner. So let me see. What am I gonna do?
I don't like sharing my space with Tony.
Well, nobody wants to share their space with Tony.
No, that's worse. That's worse.
Good God.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we'll stick with Danhausen here. Okay. All right. So first off, the rules of the draft here. There we go. Okay, this actually changed. We were doing 10 rounds. I had an epiphany today that we always book these shows. We don't have any referees or announcers or anything. So instead of 10 rounds, there will be 12 rounds. And in addition to the 2 male wrestlers, 2 females, and 2 tag teams, we are going to also require 2 non-wrestling personnel in this draft. At least.
What if they were
Same
wrestlers
deal.
at one time?
Then you got to specify which one they are.
Okay.
I worded this poorly. It says 1 faction allowed. You can have as many factions as you want, but you got to specify which members are picked. We randomize the draft order for each round. Managers not eligible for the draft. Again, that changes with the non-wrestling personnel rule. But there is a caveat here. We have to throw this in because it's kind of the elephant in the room. The NWO addendum. You cannot pick the entire NWO as a group because that is half of the entire talent pool to pick out of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So and you can pick any subset you want of the NWO. So you can have multiple. We can have multiple NWOs, finger quotes, in this. No more than 5 members can be picked at one time. And once a member has been picked, he cannot be picked again in another subset.
Okay.
So, any issues, comments, concerns, worries about that one?
Nope.
Yep.
All right.
I'm just
Now,
curious who
members-
gets to go first.
Well, hang on. First things first. You kind of gave me grief about this. I got the tiles ready for this time, so it's going to be organized.
Oh, okay.
Let's make sure they're in order.
I was gonna say, I'm like, and we're waiting.
Uh-huh. All right. So the criteria is basically anybody that worked for WCW from 1991 to 2001. 91 is when they split from the NWA.
Yep.
So that 10-year period is your template, your criteria. So did we ever decide on a name for the randomizer? It feels like we need to
No.
have a catchy name for
But
it.
we did not.
All right. We'll think about
We'll
that
have
for
to think
another
about it.
time.
Yep.
We'll have a snappier name by the time the next draft rolls around.
Yes.
Oh.
Which I think we're still shooting for May for the next one, but topic undetermined.
I was gonna say our topic has now changed.
Yeah, because it was going to be the WCW version, but
Yeah.
we had to call an audible. All right. Well, AJ, why don't you fire up the old randomizer, and I'll cross our fingers that we get
Oh.
the first pick.
Our first draft order of round one.
Damn it!
I'm a little concerned.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to go
All right.
through all mine. I bet. Okay.
Okay. Hang on. Let me get my.
Number one
notepad ready.
overall.
All right.
Let's see, where's my notes?
You know what? Before we get started, let me get a something to wipe my forehead off. I'm sweating. Just a little light. It's
Okay.
hot.
Okay. Reb's still trying to figure stuff out anyway.
No, I'm just making sure
So
I
now
can
I'm-
take proper notes.
Matter of fact, since Bari's getting up, y'all stall while I make a pit stop real quick.
You know what? Hey, you know what, Menders? Why don't we pay some bills real
Well, we'll
quick?
pay the bills.
While
We'll
we're
pay the
waiting?
bills.
Let's pay the bills.
Okay, let's pay the
All
bills.
right, here we go.
Pay the bills.
All
All right. Perfect
All right.
timing.
Perfect timing. Look at that.
I like we have that
So-
little buffer now that we can do. It's kind of nice.
Yes. It
Okay,
came in
so
handy
what-
last week too with Just Incredible when we lost him for that
Sure
brief
did. All
moment.
right, so we got Bari for the number 1 pick. Are you ready, Reb?
Just about. Give me just like 2
Okay.
seconds here. All right. I am ready.
All right. Because you'll have to look up pictures real quick.
Yes. Damn it. I thought I was ready. Hang on. Okay.
All right. Bari?
Sorry, whenever you are ready, sir.
With the number one overall pick of the draft, part 4, Jabari
Yeah.
Sinclair picks a second generation superstar. Hell of a talent. WCW got behind him a bit, but not enough. And it probably because of his size. But Jabari Sinclair picks Dean Malenko first.
Oh,
Strong
shit.
pick.
Shit.
And it begins.
Yep.
Man.
Hold on. I got to fix my list.
All
AJ said just throw the whole draft away now.
I'd say how I feel about it, but then the show would get demonetized and thrown off the air.
Reb, we get paid
This is
for
revenge
this?
for Jimmy, ain't it? This is
No,
revenge for
we don't.
We are
I pay
monetized,
to do this.
AJ.
Well,
All
still. Facebook community standards then.
There you go.
Alright, here we go. Big number 1 there, Dean Malenko.
Look at him, the Iceman.
Yeah.
Man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko. Oh, wait, hang on, I forgot. Round 1. There we go.
Round 1.
All right. So, yeah, Malenko, man, I love Dean Malenko. I did not have him going first.
I didn't have him going first.
But,
I knew
well,
he'd be up there.
You guys know me with my draft picks. I'm always a little awkward and a little kooky, and I go a little off kilter with my stuff. So
Nothing wrong with it.
definitely
You
had
got
to
to
throw
think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah, always.
Oh, sweet. I got this available here. Okay. All right. So, a very good pick there for Bari, Dean Malenko being first. Number 2, I believe, is AJ, right?
Yep. And my next pick, let's just say everybody that is involved in this draft is about to feel the bang. Diamond Dallas Page is my number 1 pick.
Very
Nice.
strong choice. Very
Yes,
strong choice.
very strong choice.
All right.
In those early NWO days, he was one of the only people that was actually taking the fight to the NWO and getting one over on him every now and then too. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he
it
was.
was people's
Him
champion.
and Luger.
The people love DDP, and the Diamond Cutter is sick. And yeah, why would he not be my number 1 pick?
And
Yeah.
I am thrilled because I am going to actually get my number 1 pick that I had in mind here. So,
Oh,
very good pick.
Which means I'm not getting my number 1 pick.
No, no,
Oh,
you don't
no.
know that.
Oh no,
I don't-
no, 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 no.
We'll see.
I'm not picking
No.
Jimmy Carrot Menders.
Why?
Ooh.
wasn't even
Why would
there.
I even? Why?
Oh,
I mean,
He
I
wasn't
would.
even
I mean, he's
there.
very good, but he doesn't qualify for this draft.
He wasn't even
Exactly.
there.
He wasn't even there.
It was Owen.
All right, take DDP down. Let me get my picture ready to go as I announce my number 1 pick. I am going
Yeah,
with
but
the
I
tag
think
team.
you're gonna. I think. Oh yeah, that's right. I still think I know who it is.
You probably do, but I am going with a team that was not there long, but was dominant when they were there.
That's all that matters.
Where did my picture go? Shit.
I think he's taking. I think he's taking
I
one of my
think I did.
guys.
I think you might be taking one of mine too.
Oh no, 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 no.
You guys seem a little concerned.
We're all a little
Yeah.
concerned. Well,
Yeah.
you kind of owe me.
I'm not.
You kinda owe
I'm not
me,
concerned.
so-
All right. So my number 1 pick, former unified WCW Tag Team Champions, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and
Ooh.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the Miracle Violence Connection.
Oh, nice one.
the
Nice
Violent
one.
I
Connection.
wanted to make sure I got him because I know you people, and you are not opposed to going with these guys. I mean, just for the matches I had with the Steiners alone, they had to go
Right.
up here. And I'm a tag team guy. I think every good roster is built around solid tag team wrestling because you can't have a great tag team without having 2 great singles, and these guys qualify.
Right.
Absolutely.
I like that philosophy.
Yes.
I'm so
All right,
excited.
Menders, did you get who
I
you're looking
didn't lose.
for?
I did. I still get mine because I'm picking
All
my
right,
faction
Menders.
first.
Oh, you.
I've
Oh,
got my
shit.
faction.
No. Please
Nope.
don't be who I think
Sure
it is.
am. Sure am.
If it's not who I think it is, that's who I'm picking with my
I
next.
got a pretty good guess.
Lay it on us, Mama.
All right, Menders, do your worst, Elam.
I'm going with the Dangerous Alliance.
Fuck.
Oh.
Damn it.
With
Damn
That's
it.
what I was afraid it
Arn
was going to be.
Anderson, Bobby Eaton.
This
Rick
is just as
Rude.
bad as picking the whole NWO.
There's only 5. I only had 5.
But look at the 5.
I know they're great. That's why I picked them.
For my money,
So-
the greatest faction in the history of the actual WCW.
And
I
they're
mean, look at these
mine.
guys: Rick Rude, Larry Zabisco, which
Jesus,
takes Zabisco
right.
out of my non-wrestling personnel for commentators. Beautiful Bobby, Double A, and Stunning Steve Austin, and you get Heyman out of this too.
I get
so.
Heyman, so I get one of my out of right.
No, you still
That
have to pick those separate. But he
Oh, I
does.
still pick Heyman.
But the rules always with managers are that they can come and go if you want. But if you want Heyman as an announcer, then you would have to pick him. But
yeah.
Damn it, bracket busted.
Sorry.
Proud of.
Not really.
It's not as bad as Strike Force going. So let me see. Let me.
I really didn't think I was going to get all my guys in it. I really didn't.
But you got lucky.
I did. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. And I didn't have DDP on my list. He was one I forgot.
He was on
All
mine,
right,
but it just depended on
randomizer, AJ.
Round 2.
Aha! Beautiful. That's what I was hoping for. All right. I also am going with a faction early. And let me get my picture up here. Make sure it's the right group because obviously members matter when we're picking the factions here.
Damn right they do.
Yes. Let's see, where is that picture? There's a specific. Here it is. Okay. So if you'll remember last draft, I went nuclear with my first pick, and I picked the 1988 version of the Four Horsemen. Well, with my second pick in the WCW Fantasy Draft, I'm going to go with another version of the Four Horsemen.
You asshole.
I'm going with the 1995 version that did not get nearly enough time. There you see
Okay.
it. Brian Pillman's Benoit
You are
version.
a jackass. You took out two of my other ones.
Hey, you took Austin, so the blondes were off the table.
Yeah, I know. But I was going for Pillman so I could keep the blondes.
Well, I wanted Pillman because he's awesome.
I also had the blondes on my list.
I wanted Benoit.
So did I.
So
let me get Pillman off of mine.
I only had
That's right.
Arn, and then he was
And he went with
he was late in my draft.
Reb, did you see who joined us in the chat?
I did not. Give me just a second, and I'm going to take a look here.
Wild Screenwriter's back.
Hey, you know what? I was worried because when I first was getting the link set up, it said that it wasn't going to play YouTube today.
I
And
know.
I was relieved to see that wound up not being the case. So I'm glad that Screenwriter is able to join us again here. And he's with me. He says second favorite pairing of the Horsemen, and same with me. I think Pillman and Benoit could have been a really kick-ass tag team for the Horsemen.
Yep.
But it was what it was.
Pillman had other plans.
What?
Yeah.
Pillman had
Pillman
other plans.
Yeah. I respect you, Booker Man. All right. Who is next on the draft order,
Ari,
AJ?
I believe.
Bari. Yeah, Bari,
I
then
got
Menders.
it.
All right, Bari, then Menders, then AJ. All right, Bari, who do you got?
Since we're going faction crazy all of a sudden, I decided that I'd go ahead and pull mine out of the bag too.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
With the second selection in the second round, in the second pick, DeBarry Sinclair chooses the Filthy Animals.
Ooh,
Oh
interesting.
shit! Filthy.
So now I lose Eddie. Thank you very much.
You know what? I didn't choose it.
Oh, you didn't choose Eddie?
Oh,
Eddie
yeah, you got to
is on
specify. You got to specify your order, your team.
This version of Filthy Animals is Juventud, Ray Jr., Kidman, Conan, and Tigress.
Okay, no disco.
Who was the last one?
No, Tigress.
Tigers. Okay.
Let's,
Doesn't matter. He wasn't on my list. Okay.
I'm having issues finding one with all of those people in it. Oh, here we go. Well, it's got disco. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, put it up anyway. It's fine. We know disco's not included.
Yeah, even though he did spell his name like Cisco with the Q.
Did.
Dummy.
Go away, Disco. Nobody likes you.
Go away, Glenn Gilberti. Yeah, they're my people right there, minus Disco.
Minus disco. Because I think that's Conan behind disco, but I can't see because of his giant hair. All right, I'm taking the picture down because less disco, the better.
Exactly, and that's just gonna add some excitement to my roster right there.
Yeah.
adding those guys. and they all can work with Dean Malenko. So
Yes. All right. Minders is next. Yes.
Yep.
AJ's frozen. Okay, there he goes.
Nope.
That's anger.
Think I'm gonna go with a tag team.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm going with Harlem Heat.
Okay. I know you're a fan.
I am.
Or without Sister Sherry.
Why do I have to say without Sister Sherry?
I said with.
Oh, with.
Okay.
I'm gonna end up taking all the managers. I'm gonna end up taking all the managers. What's up with this? See, Wild Screenwriter agrees with me.
All right. Getting the picture up. There we go.
There we go.
Such a good team. I love that tag team.
Could be babyface or heel. Much better as a heel, but better. They did great either way.
Yes. Wild Screenwriter says Stevie Ray was underrated. He really was.
Yeah.
He really was.
He didn't have the flash of a Booker T, but he was a big, strong fella.
Right. He was the root of the bunch. He got in there, did his 2 or 3 moves, and got the fuck out. It's okay.
Yep.
And I love the finish, the Harlem Hangover with the slam into the leg drop. So yeah, very good choice, Minders. Let me make sure I cross them off of my
off your list.
Wait, they weren't on my list. They should have been.
They should have been.
I was hasty. It was quick. It was hasty. So
we're all saying the same thing.
Uh-huh.
So now we're to AJ.
All right. Well, y'all have pretty much torpedoed my draft list with these last few picks. But I'm amazed that this team didn't go. I was holding my breath. I'm taking the Faces of Fear, Ming and Barbarian.
That was my next pick.
I knew they'd go early. I didn't think.
Now, when AJ
taking a tag team, that's who I thought she was taking. I was like,
you just took away my fantasy matchup with them and the Miracle Violence connection.
Now, AJ, is that Faces of Fear with Jimmy Hart or without Jimmy Hart?
I'll take Jimmy Hart.
It's got to be Jimmy Hart, yeah.
I'll take Jimmy Hart.
Picture up.
God, nothing like a good Faces of Fear beat down in the corner. Jeez,
God, right?
The clubbering. All right, there we go.
There's my guys.
Very nice.
There's my guys.
Team champions.
How do you not love the Faces of Fear? They were badasses. Legit
awesome.
badasses.
Yeah.
Should have been tag champs at least once.
I agree. 100% agree.
That's a pick you don't have to defend because if you got a problem with it, Haku will beat you up.
Right?
He does, and Barb will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mess with either one of those fellas. All right, gotta take the
Barb will just squash you, right? What did he have? Like 700-pound bench press or something crazy like
God,
that?
right?
It was something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Take the enforcers off.
AJ, randomize this while he's got the picture still
Yes.
All right. Randomizing again. God damn, Bari, the randomizer loves you today.
Ooh, I get to go before Reb.
Oh boy. All right.
Right, it's all
Throw
good.
up your round 3, Reb.
You know what? I'm gonna take it easy on everybody.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. He's got to throw up his. Are you throwing up your fantasy round 3 or whatever?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's 6. there you
we
go.
I was going to say, I have not even drank more than 2 sips today. No way we're already on round 6.
Right?
All right, Bari.
Bari.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take it easy on everybody. Take it easy on everybody. I'm gonna get my my non-wrestler personnel out the way.
Okay.
With the what's his number 3?
Number 3.
Yes.
With the number 3 pick of the opening 3rd round, Jabari Sinclair picks referee Tommy Young.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
He was there briefly, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Let me Find a good.
I love how this podcast gives respect to the third man in the ring. I do
Right?
like that.
Absolutely.
And I need a hell of a third man ring with the roster that I'm building. So
For my
when
money, best referee of all time.
Damn right.
Look at that guy. You don't take no shit from Flair.
Nope.
All right, make sure I make a note of this. Tommy Young. All right. Very nice, Barry. Well done. Number 3 for Menders, right?
Yep.
She's
And I'm
our
gonna
next
pick
pick?
one of my girls.
Okay.
Who?
I'm gonna go with Daphne.
Oh, I
Ah,
love Daphne. I love Daphne.
I had her on
I
my
like
list too.
Daphne.
Rest in peace.
Yes. That was so shitty. So shitty.
Yeah.
She was good though. She was good in her
Yeah.
day.
She was.
Yeah.
She was very good.
Mhm.
Oh, I
So
got
she
to meet
went
her
to-
once
Did you?
on one
I'm
of the indie
jealous.
shows. She was there. She was so nice.
There she is. And she was crazy, which
Yes.
I always like crazy.
I enjoyed her in TNA also when she was
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
a similar
yeah.
gimmick.
I
Look at
loved her
holding
TNA
that,
stuff.
holding that horrible version of the cruiserweight championship. Oh God, it was ugly.
Hey,
Oh.
we'll talk about that belt in about a week, Barry.
Yeah, we will. As a matter of fact.
There's been plenty uglier belts than that one.
Yeah, but they
do
would
we,
cruiserweight
let's
belts.
wait till we do an episode on the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, Barry.
Oh.
That episode will be
That'll
10
be a
minutes
short one.
long.
Yeah, it'll be a
Hey,
short
wait.
one.
Hey, wait. Speaking of belts, hey, Bari, have you heard about the changes to the squared circle yet?
What changes?
Jake Oman is now taking on Matt Riddle for the NJPW TV title.
Television.
Oh,
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
He beat the president over the weekend,
He did.
Yep.
President Tanahashi. All
I-
right. Is it
when I saw
to me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All
It
right.
was-
Let me.
yep, it's to you, Reb.
All right. Well, Eddie's. Well, no,
Eddie's
Ooh.
not gone.
he is now. I'm picking Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
If somebody had taken the MVC from me, he was gonna be my number 1 pick.
You can never go wrong
No.
picking Eddie.
No, and I am
No.
not picking the LWO. I'm just picking Eddie as a single.
Yeah, y'all ruined my LWO because I had LWO, but Bari pretty much killed it.
There he is.
There's still Damien and El Dandy there. It's
I
not
don't
ruined.
know.
Nothing wrong with El Dandy.
Nothing wrong. Or the Damien.
We don't
No.
disparage the
Hector
good name
Garza?
of here.
I would say not.
Yeah.
All
That's what the Dan hasn't got his motivation from, to paint his face from the Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's really no argument needed to go with Eddie Guerrero here.
Not at
No.
all.
None.
Yep, no.
So we've got AJ's third pick.
Yep. Oh, I got a good one.
I
Yeah.
bet you do. Okay.
I'm taking Steven Regal.
Damn you, AJ.
I'm talking 95, 96 television champion, 15-minute matches every week with the time limit draw. I'm taking that Steven Regal.
Well, that's more of a 93, 94 Regal.
Oh, really?
Nin-
I thought that was
95 would have been Blue Bloods. Him and Eaton.
yeah. I was off by a couple years. My bad.
It's okay. Still love
It
you.
happened.
I'm very good at I remember that run that happened, but then I'll completely mess up when that run was.
Like, that's what we need right now in wrestling. We need somebody defending a championship every week, 15-minute time limit, and we need to fucking do the damn thing. Do the
Uh-huh.
damn
Gunther.
and let Regal book all the matches.
Gunther.
Mhm.
Sunshine.
You can never go wrong picking Regal.
No.
So yeah, so that is why I am picking Regal, because I'm not trying to go wrong.
All right. Is that the end of round 3?
That is
Yep.
the end of round 3.
All right. Well, with that,
We
let's
are
move on to round-
randomizing, and round 4.
round 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. and What do we got? AJ, me, Barry, Menders. Okay, so AJ has.
Hey,
the next
finally I
pick.
get to go first.
I haven't
So,
got to go
Back-to-back
first yet.
picks.
So I'm going to take a page out of Bari's playbook from the last round and draft one of my non-wrestling folks here.
Okay.
I'm taking him before he's gone. I'm taking Mean Gene. I'm taking Mean Gene.
Okay.
You want a good laugh? Go on YouTube, look up Mean Gene promo outtakes. It's
Oh,
gold.
yeah.
It's the greatest
It
thing
really
you'll
is.
ever see in your life. Yeah.
All right, make sure I get a note here.
I dare you to find a single wrestling fan that doesn't love Mean Gene.
Can't be done.
I heard he was even better when he was drunk.
That's what I've
Oh,
heard.
I'm sure.
I get drunk with Mean Gene. I'd be honored.
Damn.
Autocorrect? That is not how you spell Okerlund autocorrect. All right, so it is to me then.
Yep.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Oscar Matter says he loved his interview with Dave Schultz. That was a good one.
There you go.
All right, let me look at my list here.
Someone's phone
is
keeps
that?
going off. Uh-oh, AJ, it
Alright.
turned you sideways.
Dude. Ooh. I canceled the call. What the hell is going on? Mute me, take me off of here. Hold on.
Okay.
Like, take me off of there. I can't.
Okay, you're off.
We don't need to see AJ lose his temper.
Yeah, no,
No.
let's not do that.
All right, as we take a brief pause, we're going to. Like I
Well,
said,
why
I'm
don't you just-
picking.
I
Let
would
me
say
just
you
go ahead
could
and make
just
my
do
pick.
a quick recap if you wanted to.
Okay, let's do that. I don't have it all written out where I can post it on here, but yeah, so far, Bari, you have Dean Malenko, the Filthy Animals, and Tommy Young as your first three picks. AJ has Diamond Dallas Page, The Faces of Fear, and Lord Steven Regal. Two of those were like my top four, so thank you, AJ. And let's see, Menders has The Dangerous Alliance, Harlem Heat, and Daphne. And then I have the Miracle Violence Connection, 1995 Horseman, the Pillman version, Eddie Guerrero, and wait, why did I give myself Gene? No, that's AJ's. I'm getting trigger happy with the. There we go. And paste. Got it. Make sure I'm not doing anybody dirty here.
He said he's good now, so
Yeah.
I guess he's getting ready to come back.
Okay. All right, AJ is back.
Hey,
All right.
You're back and you
And,
moved.
yeah. Buddy of mine decided to call me out of the blue, like, bruh, I'm live.
You're all good. We have this stuff happen all the time.
All right. Let me get my.
Did I miss
Brad.
anything?
Nope, we waited for you.
Nope, we just did,
Okay.
did a quick recap just as we go here. So, all right. So I am picking one of my tag teams,
Reb,
and yeah,
don't do it.
from Bay City, Michigan, former multiple-time
I hate
WCW tag team champions. Going with the Steiner brothers.
Very nice. Very nice.
Had a feeling
Yes.
they'd go. Had a feeling
Yep.
they'd go.
I'm honestly surprised they went this late. I thought they'd be one of the early ones.
I did too.
Right. I'm also surprised at that.
But now I get them against Doc and Gordy again.
True.
There you
True.
go.
Yes.
My list is dwindling
and,
quickly.
Yeah.
With all the factions, it took out a bunch of my people.
Right.
Uh-huh. All
Did I find
right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Sorry. Because I was last.
I'm next.
Yeah, because I was
You
last.
are next, Bari. You're worse.
With my with my fourth pick, I'm gonna pick my first tag team.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Don't take him away from me. Don't take him away from me.
I don't know who you have anybody take away from you. What are you talking about? Agreeing and
It's
nodding.
American males. Just say it.
No, it's not.
No, I'm going to take with their manager, Theodore R. Long, Doom.
I knew you'd take. I knew you'd take
my
him.
next pick,
Wait,
because
Team
you
of
hadn't
Doom.
picked him yet.
All right, let me get the picture here.
That was my next pick.
Now in the last draft, you picked Hooded Doom with Woman.
Yeah.
So now you're going with No Masks and Tilo.
No masks, and Jerry Curl, Doom.
Uh-huh. When the worst kept secret in wrestling was exposed and it was revealed to be Hacksaw Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
Right. Look at
And
that, boy.
I think I have to take Simmons off my list.
We're gonna meet him soon.
Yep, he's gonna sign my belt. Hey, my belt came in, by the way.
Did
My
it?
WCW Tag Heavyweight Championship belt.
Very nice. Very nice.
Damn,
Yes.
did.
All right. Very strong choice. Two strong fellas as your strong choice there, Bari. Well done. All right. And who is next?
I
Mender.
am.
Menders. All right.
I guess I'm gonna take a tag team, so I get my tag teams in.
Uh-oh.
I'm going with the Road Warriors.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Nice. I kind of love how we're supposed to defend our pick, but yet every pick we take, it's like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Don't need to defend that.
You don't have to defend it. AJ's rides here again.
Yeah. Unlike Brian last, we can't hear that in the background.
Oh yeah.
It happens.
All right, here we go.
My window
There they
open.
are.
What's crazy is I hear the train
in WCW.
and I also hear it through Kari's microphone a second later too.
All right.
Randomize us, AJ.
All right.
Hang on, let me get my number here. Round 5. There we go.
Round 5.
All right.
I can't.
Bari, Mender, that's the same order, isn't it?
Nope. I
Nope.
was last time.
It has been, and I will prove
yeah,
it.
It was like 10
And
seconds ago. How do I not remember that?
I don't know.
And I will prove it. You have randomized this list 5 times.
Sweet.
All right.
Just so you know, I'm not gimmicking the deal.
Oh no, you're good. You're always beyond reproach.
Except I still
AJ.
haven't gotten I haven't gotten a first pick yet. So
Yeah, no, you haven't. It'll come
get
at
there.
some point, probably.
Hopefully.
It's random.
hopefully. All right.
All right, Bari, you have the first pick.
With the first pick of the 5th round, Jabari Sinclair chooses Sting.
All right. All right.
I'm surprised he went this long, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
We even did a watch along a minute ago.
All right, now is this Crow Sting, Surfer Sting? Which Sting are we looking at here, Bari?
This is in between 1995
Ooh.
Sting when he was on.
Oh, my favorite. Dark hair Sting.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite version of Sting.
Yes.
All right, let me get the picture up here.
That's United States champion getting punched in the mouth by Ric Flair at Halloween Havoc Sting.
It's you can stick it Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Sting.
That fella right there.
Yes. Oh, our resident meteorologist, Stacy, my beloved wife, says, I must interrupt this broadcast to bring you an important weather update. Storms starting to pop. I am keeping an eye for tornado problems. So she was going to let us know what's going on. That's kind of her favorite pastime, is to just watch the radar.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. That is a very
All right.
useful pastime.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So is it my turn then?
No, it's mine.
Nope, it's Mender. Then you, then me.
Mine.
Oh, my mistake. All right, Menders, do your worst.
I want Muda.
Ah.
Damn it. Well, there goes my NWO Japan.
With Hart, with Gary Hart. With Gary Hart.
No,
There you
no.
go.
Gary Hart was in WA. He wasn't with him in WCW.
Ah,
It wasn't. No,
damn,
it
it
wasn't.
was before, wasn't it? Never mind.
But you still get Muda though.
But I still get Muda.
Yep. Gotta love
Look at the
Muda.
picture. All right, look at that. Look at that Punham there. Isn't he a handsome devil?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that just makes me comfortable knowing that I've got my next pick unencumbered here. So
There you go. Unencumbered. Nice.
unencumbered. All right. Right picture. That works. Okay. Oh no, that's better.
Did you find a good one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm quite sure.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep there from being dead air.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I appreciate it. So in another of the how have they stayed in this long file,
Uh-huh.
I am going with the former WCW heavyweight champion, multiple time heavyweight champion in the Land of the Rising Sun.
You son of a. You son
There
of
you
a.
go.
Damn it.
Big Van, not Vader. I'm going Big Van Vader.
You're going Big Val. You're going Mastodon.
I'm going with the Mastodon. That helmet is so cool.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. If I could find a way to make that thing for the expo with the steam coming out, I would
Oh
I
yeah.
would win that costume thing so easy.
If you didn't win it, you'd be robbed.
Yes.
Nah, Bianca would win it again.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, come on, look at this guy though.
Right?
Okay, Beast.
AJ.
Bad. Well, I need to take a woman. I don't think I've drafted a woman yet.
Where are you taking
So
her?
one thing I'm not going to do is take this pick and throw it in the trash. I'm taking Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Medusa. All right.
You know, Medusa did say in an interview like sometime last year she would love to come out of retirement for one match only and wrestle Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I saw
Wow.
that.
I'd watch it. I'd pay to see that.
Hell yeah.
Manners would pay to see that faster than she'd pay to see Jake Lander.
Duh.
Oh.
Very strong. There we go.
Randomize. There she is.
All right, so we are to round number 6.
Now you can put up the round 6.
Now we're to number 6. We are cooking at this draft. It's awesome.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
AJ, Minder, Bari, and Reb.
Right, I'm gonna wait for the
Wild
graphic to go
Screenwriter
away
asked-
so that.
Oh, my mistake. I got a comment. Wild Screener asked with Harley, asking me about Vader. Yes, it'll be Vader with Harley race.
All right. So AJ, you're up
AJ
first.
Minder. Damn it, I got the last in this round. This always makes me nervous.
All
I'm trying
right,
to point
well,
out that I'm not as nervous.
well, I am going to take another tag team, satisfy the tag team into the bout, and I am going to take the Amazing French Canadians.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Hey, any excuse to get PCO on my roster.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
human, you know.
There were the Quebecers in WWE, came to WCW for a little bit there, and yeah.
Jacques Rougeau and Cara Pierre Ouellette.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
And you
There
also
go.
get a mustachioed Colonel Parker also, because he had that
Damn right.
Legionnaires uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got them. I got the Faces
God.
of Fear. Let's get it.
Right, what did he call himself then?
I can't remember.
Oh.
All right. So, very strong. I didn't expect them to go in this draft. So well done.
Yeah, they were. Well, I've had a few other tag teams that had already been picked previous on my list of who I was going to grab, and I was looking at that like, okay, I need another tag team. Who do I still got? Oh, them. I got them.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right. Who's next?
Me.
Menders.
I'm going to pick my other female.
Okay. Don't
I'm gonna
pick
go
who I think it
Jacqueline.
is. Damn it!
Ah.
Ah.
I was
Man,
afraid
now-
she wouldn't last too much longer, so
Now I may have to pick Judy Bagwell. All the good women are going. There we go. I will make sure I find a picture appropriate to the WCW Jacqueline, not just
right.
your random photo there. There you go.
There she is.
There.
That's when she was with
is.
Harlem Heat.
Yep.
Now, were you talking Dungeon of Doom Jacqueline or Harlem Heat Jacqueline?
God, because Dungeon of Doom Jacqueline used to whoop the shit out of woman. My goodness.
Right. That's where my brain went, was with her and Kevin Sullivan.
Uh-huh.
Let's go Dungeon of Doom, Jacqueline.
Yeah. All right.
It's like she had a personal vendetta against her or something. Sullivan was like, go get her.
Yeah. Bari, I think you're next.
Yep,
Am I
Bari.
next?
Yep.
Round 6, we're going to go with my second tag team.
Uh-oh.
These fellows are known around the world, and they're as nasty as they want to be.
Oh,
Oh, it's the
oh,
Nasty
they're on my list.
Boys.
Good
Please
one.
give me Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags, the Nasty Boys.
Okay, now my question, is this the Nasties with the Walking Riot Missy Hyatt?
This is the Nasties of... Now, those Nasties were good. Don't get me wrong. But these Nasties are going to be from 95, 96, those Nasties. Battling with Harlem Heat and Blue Bloods.
I know you were big on that. We talked about that match on Gold Rush when we talked about those tag titles.
We did.
And
Wild screenwriter Benoit already went with Reb's
yep,
second pick with the Four
Benoit
Horsemen.
went
Yep.
in the Horseman with Pillman. Look at those. Those are not handsome men.
No.
No, they were
No.
not.
They're downright
But they were
nasty,
good.
as a matter of fact.
Dude, I'll tell you what. The match, the Nasties and the Steiners from Halloween Havoc 1990. 1990.
1990,
was a friggin'
yeah.
banger.
Yeah.
Make sure I make a note on the list here. All right. Let's see.
It's you, Reb.
So it's to me. All right. I have not picked a lady yet, so I'm going to do that with my pick. And I'm going to go with her manager, Sonny Ono, the former women's heavyweight champion, which I believe was the official name of that title, Akira Hokuto.
Yep. Solid pick. Solid pick.
Yes. Good
Very
old Sonny.
solid pick.
Sonny's a shady dude, though. Ever since
Oh, yeah.
The way he did Mark Henry dirty for that machine mask on Most Wanted Treasures,
Yeah.
that was dirty.
Well, that's in line with Sonny Ono, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still want to find that Ninja Star Wars game that he and Bischoff created back in the 80s.
Yeah, and it was advertised on AWA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was round 6.
All
Now
right.
we're going to move on to round 7. Randomize this, AJ.
I am doing it now. Well, Minder, you finally got your wish.
Hey,
I finally
Menders
get
is
to pick
number 1.
first.
Yep. Minder, Reb, Bari, me.
Okay. Well, for my pick for round 7, I'm going with Raven.
Damn you!
Ah.
I wanted Raven.
You knew
I'm
that was.
surprised
You knew.
I had a feeling it was coming, but
He
Well, hell,
was
you
on.
should have took the flock, right? You should have just took the flock and got a nice little variety out of it.
yeah. Well, she wouldn't have had Kidman though.
I wouldn't have had Kidman.
Yeah, but you
It's been
still had
sick boy.
Saturn.
That's okay.
Though. You just still
Hey, she
had the
could've taken it
Raven
later.
Saturn combination. You would have had Sick
She could have took it
Boy.
later.
Hey,
A
Sick
later
Boy was
version,
underrated.
yeah.
It's all right. I got my
Reese,
Raven, so I'm
The
happy.
Yeti without
God,
the costume.
God, Ron Reese. Are you mentioning Ron Reese?
I am invoking the name of Ron Reese on this
Are
podcast.
you mentioning Ron Reese, Rebelman?
Rebelman.
All right, who's next?
That'd be you.
Oh, it's me.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. I have not. Well, I could go with another faction, or I could go with my non-wrestling personnel. So I am going to go with my non-wrestling personnel here.
Damn it.
It's kind of a no-brainer. I'm surprised at all of you for not picking him yet.
That means you're.
I
picking
have a
Raven,
feeling where this is
asshole.
going.
No. With every good wrestling show needs a quality announcer, and going Jim Ross.
Okay.
Good old JR. All right.
Young Jowls.
Mhm.
I don't think he likes being called Young Jowls. Sorry.
He's jowly. Look at him.
Well, he was young. He was a young pup back then.
Yeah, I
He was
know.
only
I
in
love
his late
Jim.
30s.
Right. I say that's
So
not
good.
bad. I'm jowly my damn self. So
Aren't we all?
Yep.
yeah.
I got to be. Beard hides the jowls.
All right. All right. Who's next?
Me.
Yep. Sorry.
Barry.
Um,
All right.
Let's go with a hidden gem for number. What is this? Number 7.
Number 7.
Yep.
Hidden Gem. I like it.
Let's go with the hidden gem. Yeah. The 7th lucky 7. How about that? With the lucky 7 pick, I'm going to go with Too Cold Scorpio.
Ah,
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Yes.
you're gonna go to the arcade later?
And everybody get down for Too Cold Scorpio.
We gonna step.
Too Cold
Had to pick a cool picture.
Scorpio.
If you pick a Scorpio, you got to pick a good picture. So I had to take a second here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scorp
get
was
it.
really at time in the ring too.
Yeah. Xavier Woods says he was like his big influence to get into wrestling.
I'd believe it.
Legit badass too.
Yeah. Also a nice guy.
Yeah.
My friend, he got my friend's mom's phone number.
Wow.
At one of the indie shows, he was getting a little chatty with my friend's mom, and I was getting her number. But I'll keep it anonymous to protect the innocent.
Yes, you
All
should.
right. AJ, I believe you are the last pick in round 7.
Yep. And have you noticed what shirt I'm wearing today?
I have not.
Ah. Wolfpack.
So without further ado, this next
Maybe a little bit.
this next draft pick, I'm taking a faction, and
Okay.
I'm not taking the Wolfpack. I'm taking the original NWO, just
Okay.
the original 3: Hogan, Hall, Nash, and I can have up to 5 NWO members in one go, right?
Yes.
I'm taking DiBiase, and I'm taking I don't want to take Vincent with him. I'm taking 6 with him to round
Okay.
out 5.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't want to use a pick on you, Vincent, but
Nobody does.
yeah, so I'm gonna skip 1 and go down to 6 instead. So I'm gonna take the NWO as my number 7 pick. I'm surprised it
Makes
took this
sense.
long for any combination of the NWO to go.
I know, right? Well, I was going to go NWO Japan, but then Menders took Muda from me.
Sorry.
Ah, yeah, that'll do
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
She stole the great move from Rebelman.
it. Mm-hmm.
At least he's not salty as he was when we did the 80s one.
Well, no, because you didn't take Strike Force from me. I'm not thrilled that you took the Dangerous Alliance, but still. All right,
I
this is the
figured you'd
best
be
I can
mad
do.
about the Dangerous Alliance. Yeah,
Yeah,
works.
there we go.
Just
That's
pretend
good
you don't
enough.
see a Nebula sting there on the end.
Yeah.
And check the adjective. Play. They're not here to play.
That's
Yeah.
not even an adjective.
It's a
It's
verb.
It's an
verb.
adjective if Kevin Nash says it's an adjective. I'm not arguing
sir.
with him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, did I write that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me make sure I. See, you almost had my 5 the members that I was going to pick. I was going to pick Savage instead of DiBiase.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have gone Savage.
You couldn't go Rick Rude, though.
No, I couldn't.
Shut up.
All right.
Nobody
let's
wants to hear
move-
you gloat. You stop it.
She's cackling like a lunatic.
In their
All right.
lap, shaking your head.
Yes. All right. Round 8.
Barry, Redmond, or AJ.
All right. So Barry.
Hey, that's how you know it isn't rigged, because I was last 2 rounds in a row.
Yes. All right. Barry.
I'm gonna get my women out of the way with my number 8 pick, and I'm going to take Miss Madness.
Oh.
Molly
Self.
Holly.
Yeah,
That works.
Good pick.
Very good.
Very
pick.
good pick. It kind of
Thank
broke
you,
up
thank you.
Team Madness though, because Menders got or who got Medusa,
I
AJ
got
got
Medusa.
and then you got Mona. So she was so young then.
She was.
yeah, she was.
And she had hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the best haircut angles ever was that WrestleMania when Victoria shaved her head.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. But God, right there at that time, she was out there bumping for Kevin Nash and Sting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Who is next?
You are.
Hey, it's me. All right. So let me look at my list here. Oh, I can't take the Jersey Triad.
Damn
Page
you,
is
Reb.
gone.
Yeah,
Well,
DDP's gone. He was on my list. That group was on
Yeah.
my list too.
Take Coca-Cola
Bang.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see who I got here. I got to take Raven off. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm going to go with a guy that did not nearly scratch the surface in WCW, but I am such a big fan of. Let me find. There we go. Okay, I'll take one of the pictures with one of those goofy ass gimmicks of his, but we know him best as a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. The diehard WCWers know him as that 70s guy or the fat chick Thriller.
Ah.
I'm going with Mike Awesome.
God, you're gonna go with Mike Mueller. Awesome.
What a talent.
Yes. Mike Mueller. Awesome. By the way.
Yes. Mike Alfonso. Hogan's cousin.
Yeah. He had some real good stuff in FMW as well.
Yes, but man, he got given the shaft in WCW. They brought
Yeah,
him
he
in.
did.
The way they brought him in was great. He jumped Nash when he was still the ECW champion, and then friggin' Russo had to go and Russo it up and
Yeah,
Yeah.
always.
give him all those.
Yep, that was his
cockamamie
problem. It
gimmicks.
wasn't his fault. He just came in when Russo was running things.
Mm-hmm. And luckily for Heyman, he got an injunction so he couldn't bring the belt out on TV and throw it in the trash.
Exactly. That was right. That was his plan right there.
Yeah,
Paul
Russo's plan,
Heyman
not
has always
Austin's.
been a very litigious man. He knows his legal things.
Well, his father is a lawyer after all.
And so I feel like once Awesome couldn't do that, then that was pretty much
Let's fuck this guy.
a deal for him right there when he couldn't do what he wanted to do with the ECW championship.
Yeah.
He got $1 million just to be there.
Mm-hmm. All right, who is next on the list?
I
Minder.
think it's me.
Yep, Mender. Pointing the wrong way. Mender.
There you go. I know it gets real confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, you go up, Bari. Point up. Point up. Point up. Okay, you're fine.
Right there. You.
Oh,
Bari, I love you.
poster.
Bari, I love you.
Yeah. Go ahead and get it over with.
I'm picking Alex right.
Oh.
Das Wunderkind.
I had to.
Not
I
Berlin,
had
though.
to.
Where's my list at? He was next.
Oh, I
next.
love
Seriously?
it. Seriously?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have gone with the Boogie Nights vendors.
No. That's what
Nobody
was
wants
my
Bill Birdie. We've already
No,
had
I
this.
actually had the Boogie Nights on my list.
But it would have been right Disco and Tokyo Magnum, though.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
still,
yeah, him.
no,
Can't forget
I'm
Tokyo Magnum.
Let's hear it for the Japs.
You can't say that.
good. Can't say that, Bari.
You're gonna get
I'll
us
drink
banned.
to that.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Forgive me, online people.
Oh,
You're
you're
fine.
You're fine. All
It's been a
right.
long
AJ, I believe, is next. Number 8.
Yeah. Whew. Let me look. This is harder than I thought now that we're getting down into the thick of it.
Right?
That's what she said.
Well, I need another female pick, and I also need another non-wrestler pick.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have 2 non-wrestlers, correct?
Yeah.
Patrick
Yes.
yet?
Do what?
Has anyone taken Nick Patrick yet?
Damn it! That was going to be my next pick.
Damn you!
I'm going to take Nick Patrick then. I'm going to take Nick Patrick, and I have the
Makes sense.
NWO,
I was
so
make sense you have NWO. You should
We
Yeah,
just
I
watched
have
him in the watch along.
the NWO referee.
Kenny Powers.
There we go.
Because sunglasses make you heal.
Yep.
And the mullet and the beard.
Yeah, hard mullet at that.
And the
Yeah, and I
sleeveless referee shirt.
Seen 30 of him in line at the gas station to buy a tall boy and a pack of cigarettes.
Oh my goodness.
Randomize us, AJ. Randomize us.
Yeah,
Round
that
9.
Jesus, again. I'm last again.
Hey, I'm first though.
Been randomized 9 times.
Yep. All right, Menders, do your worst.
I'm gonna take my ref.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Charles Robinson.
Damn it.
Ah, Lil Nate. All right.
Yep, I want Lil Nate.
Lil Nate's got to be damn near 90 years old.
You would think
Yeah.
he's got to be getting up there.
Oh yeah.
Gotta be.
Hey,
I'm just
somebody
curious.
get on the Wikipedia and look it up.
I'm on it. Oh, we're not even close. He's only 59 years old.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
I don't know why. I don't know why I had him as such an old man.
Because he's
Probably
been doing
'cause
this
we've-
forever.
I would say we've seen him forever.
Well, good. He's not that old. of
Yeah,
a man.
remember when he wrestled a match, I guess, wasn't it against, it was when Flair and Macho were feuding.
Gorgeous
Who'd he wrestle?
George.
Yeah, he
Gorgeous
wrestled
George.
Gorgeous George, and he was doing the Flair flop. He was doing
Oh, he had the rope.
slinging himself over the rope.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Spitting
And
image of Nate.
And they really
With-
fuck
with-
each other up, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah,
fucked him
that
up.
one match of Little Nate made how bad David Flair was even more egregious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Charles
that's not
Robinson
Flair.
is a great referee, though.
Mhm.
let's see. Okay, that. Oh, that
He's
list
employed
isn't
to this day as a referee. So
Yes, he is.
Yep.
He's the guy that I saw somebody made a post because after one of the shows he was taking the ring down because he also runs the ring crew, and somebody tried to make a post like, it's a shame that Charles Robinson has to take the ring down after the show's over when he should be meeting the fans and all this. Like, don't they know what the referee's job is?
Yeah, no kidding.
Not only do they referee, they're also in charge of taking down the ring and putting the ring up.
Exactly.
And Charles he sets a good example for the young guys, and he does all the work. He does the work, you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he deserves our respect for that.
Yeah. Matter of
agree.
fact, I'm glad he was taken as a draft pick. I'm
Heck yeah.
glad there was some little Nate Love on here.
Yes.
There you go.
All right, who is next?
Me, wasn't it?
Ari.
Yep.
Where we at? Number 9.
Number
Yep.
9.
And we have 12. Don't forget.
Oh, it should be
Plus-
pointed out, Charles Robinson, also the name of Mac from Night Court.
That's true.
I'm sorry, I'm tangent over.
All right.
All right, Barry, who you got?
Number 9, we're gonna go with Big Bubba Rogers.
Ooh,
God.
Ooh,
nice.
good one. Good one.
All right. Are we going Dungeon of Doom Big Bubba Rogers or NWO Big Bubba Rogers?
We're gonna go pre Dungeon of Doom as soon as he turned to 95 on Sting.
Okay. So pretty much the closest to the original Big Bubba out of all of it.
Yeah.
There he is.
There we go.
I love Bubba. Big Bubba is my favorite iteration of Ray Trailer's career,
Yeah.
even more than Boss Man.
Right. All right. Although him as boss man twirling that damn baton, my goodness, nobody was
Yeah.
better at
Mhm.
twirling.
What did we
baton.
think of the Guardian Angel?
Ugh.
What do we think
The
of the boss? Damn it! There we go again with that same brain.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know, right?
All right. Is it me now?
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, that's you.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick my referee. And it's the guy who maybe had my favorite facial in the history of WCW referees when Lex Luger beat Hogan on Nitro for the world title.
You
And
went
I'm-
Pee Wee.
I went Pee Wee. Yep. I'm just trying to find a good picture. I can't find it. All right. I just got to get a regular picture then. As much as I want to do the mustachioed NWA picture, I'm going to stay accurate to WCW. But yeah, I am officially choosing the late, great Randy Pee Wee Anderson.
All right. All right.
Look at him.
From the same hometown as Double A, but no relation.
Huh.
Little legit badass.
There you go.
Yeah, oh, he wasn't afraid to kick a motherfucker. In fact, I may
Right.
pick another referee before this is over.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
You guys
All
remember
right.
like referees and stuff like that. I'm not that smart.
Oh, we know.
Mender,
Well,
SmackDown
that's because
Hotel.
with W.
Look up all the people for your list that you need to on there for years and rosters.
That
All right.
and when it comes to
For a lot of the
WCW and
non-wrestling personnel.
their referees, they had real referees. Like
Yes.
yeah, like WWF had Earl Hebner and Tim White and Mike Chioda, but like WCW had legit fucking like they have been doing it for ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Nick
Mhm.
Patrick, remember, he's the assassin's son. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got brought in the hard way.
God,
Uh,
pork pig. But we won't talk about that.
No. AJ, I believe you have the last pick of round 9.
I do. And there's somebody that I really wanted to take earlier, but just in between taking other picks, just ended up around here. I am going to take Ultimo Dragon.
Ooh, interesting.
Another one that was ahead of his time in the ring. And, you know, you got that iconic picture of him with all the belts he had going like this. And, yeah,
Yep.
he was at the top of his game during this time period.
Yes. Love the matches with Mysterio.
Mm-hmm. Those were good. Those were good.
Yes. All right, get that picture up here. There we go.
There it is.
God, when he was in WWE, they didn't know what to do with him, but
Now,
No,
God, everywhere else respected him, though. Everywhere else respected him.
I don't think Vince knew what to do with him because he doesn't speak English.
Yeah, that'll handicap you with Vince.
Yeah. All right. Very strong choice. We'll be meeting Dragon at the expo.
Oh,
We
yes,
will
you
be.
will.
Yes, and he's wrestling Cardona.
Yep.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Ultimo.
All right. Well, moving on. Let's get another randomizer going here, AJ, for round 10. All right, AJ number 1, Menders, Reb, then Bari. All right. AJ, go ahead.
List has been randomized 10 times, so you cannot malign my integrity. I
You're
got
fine.
integrity.
I wouldn't dream of it.
We
All
trust
right,
you.
well, your integrity is fine.
Well, I do need another women's pick, so I am going to
Uh-huh.
take the lovely Miss Hancock.
Oh, Miss Hancock.
Ow, ow, ow.
Hey,
She's got
WWE
legs.
Hall of Famer Miss Hancock.
Yep.
Ow, ow, ow. No, that was her theme music. Ow, ow, ow.
All right, let me find a picture here.
Her and her almost 50 inches of leg.
I'll say
Right.
her and all of her legs.
Yeah, didn't have to bend her legs at all to step over the middle rope.
Yeah.
No.
I know I couldn't do that. I'll probably throw my damn back out. There she is.
Yeah, she
Yes.
only just a pup back then. She was only, what, 19 when she
Yep.
went to WCW?
There we
She
go.
was.
There's Miss Hancock.
Former Nitro girl.
Yep. I'm not going to lie and say she was Bret Hart in the ring, but
No.
but you know what? People liked her. Damn it, people liked her.
Yes.
And being light goes a long way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Noticed I took her and not her with David Flair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Notice.
Noticed.
It is
Smart
noticed.
man.
All right. Who is next?
It is.
Minder.
Menders?
I'm going with my announcer, I guess.
Okay.
I want Bobby the Brain.
All right.
I'm a little surprised he's gone this long without being picked.
Yeah, you can't go without Bobby the Brain.
No.
Ooh.
It'd be a shame if we made it through this draft and he didn't get picked, as a matter of fact.
That would
No,
be a crime.
that wasn't going to happen.
Hey, I want to point out, hey, somebody actually picked Hogan in this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He didn't get picked the last time we did one.
No, he.
I think we
Yeah,
all just
honorable
felt it
mention,
would be such an obvious pick last time that none of us picked him because we all just planned around everybody else picking him.
Yep.
Well, I had a vision for my territory, and Hogan did not fall into it.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh,
There's the brain.
Bring Hogan into your territory. That's the Hogan territory.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. All right. Who is next?
Who is next?
You.
Reb.
Wait, there's 4 of us. Oh, me?
Oh, yeah, you are.
All right. I am going to pick my other lady. Get her out of the way because I think that she's. I just need one more lady. Then I've got the next 2 picks to just have a little fun. So
That's what I've got too. I've got all my necessities out
same.
of the way.
yeah.
Same.
All right. I am going to go with. And make sure I find a picture accurate to the. There we go. All right. Another lady, another great champion from the Orient. Because, I mean, she's awesome. And I am going to go with also a former WWF Women's Champion, Bull Nakano.
Yeah, Bull Nakano.
Oh,
Mhm.
Nakano.
She was a badass, though.
I'm surprised
really
she didn't go
was.
sooner, honestly.
Yeah, same here.
I was-
Same here.
I was between her and Hokuto for my first lady pick. I'm glad I got both of them.
All right, that you took Bull Nakano.
Mako
Knock it,
Satomura is
knock it.
still on the table.
Knock it,
Knock
knock
it,
it,
knock
knock
it,
it.
knock it.
Get
Nah,
off
not
my
what That's Nakano, if you ask Randy
Okay.
Savage.
All right. So,
Bari.
What is it? Wait, what round is this
10.
again?
Number
Round
10.
Right,
10.
round Mission
10.
Impossible 9,000.
Yeah.
Well, all right. The 9,000th pick of the 10th round. We're gonna go with my announcer.
All right.
And this is another hidden gem. With my 10th pick, I'm gonna go with Lee Marshall.
No.
Oh,
He's great.
Great, exactly. The voice of Tony the Tiger.
He was Tony the Tiger. Also,
And,
really good announcer in the AWA too.
Yes, he was.
if
Hell
y'all
of a
could
voice.
stall,
I love his
before-
voice.
Go. You're fine.
Yeah. stall for a minute before you have me randomize again, real quick.
Okay, we
All
can do
right.
that.
Look
Look
at
at
that,
the-
look at that
right.
mustache.
Yeah, look at that mustache, that voice, and then the fact that they had him explain that fucking doomsday crap from 96 is behind him right now. Had him explain that to everybody is why I picked him too.
Would it
Jesus.
be out of line to say he had a velvety baritone?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It was smooth the way that he
All right,
talked.
well, okay, so while AJ is making, I'm assuming, a pit stop, let's do a quick recap of the first 10 rounds here.
Okay.
Bari, you have picked Dean Malenko, the Filthy Animals, Tommy Young, Doom, Sting, the Nasty Boys, Too Cold Scorpio, Miss Madness, Big Bubba Rogers, and Lee Marshall. That's a hell of a roster you got there.
Still need one more girl.
Well, yeah. AJ
Well, no.
has
Tigress.
Tigress. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
All right,
Yeah.
AJ has picked Diamond
Sorry.
Dallas Page, The Faces of Fear, Lord Steven Regal, Mean Gene Okerlund, Medusa, The Amazing French Canadians, which might be the most out-of-the-box pick of this whole draft. The NWO, Hall Nash, Hogan, DiBiase, and Six. Nick Patrick, Ultimo Dragon, and Stacy Keebler. Menders has picked The Dangerous Alliance. What the hell was that?
I think it was him meowing
cat?
at his cat. No,
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was him meowing at the cat.
Okay. All right. Well, Menders has the Dangerous Alliance, Harlem Heat, Daphne, the Road Warriors, the Great Muta, Jacqueline Raven, Alex Wright, Charles Robinson, and Bobby Heenan.
You got
And
a
then
hell of a roster.
and then I have the Miracle Violence Connection, the Pillman Benoit version of the Horsemen, Eddie Guerrero, the Steiner Brothers, Big Van Vader, Akira Hokuto, Jim Ross, Mike Awesome, Randy Anderson, and Bull Nakano. And I won't lie, I just kind of wanted to book Awesome and Vader in a match.
That'd be hard hitting.
Man, we all got
wants his
solid
house
rosters
fight.
going on here.
We
Man,
do.
that'd be the mother of all house fights. Vader and
Mhm.
Awesome. All right, so we are down to round 11. AJ, if you want to throw out that randomizer real quick. What do we got? AJ, me, Menders, Bari. Okay.
All right.
So AJ going first. Who is
It
your
seems like
11th pick,
if you go
AJ?
last, you go first the next time, about every time.
Yeah, not every time.
Not every time.
Close.
But
All right, AJ.
well, on this next pick,
Rain.
well, you can say my my train of thought on this pick did not get lost in Cleveland because I'm taking Cactus Jack.
Ah.
Nice.
Surprised he didn't go sooner.
Right.
Right? I think we all forgot about Cactus just because.
Yeah, I was looking at my list of people when I sat back down. And I said, "Oh shit, Cactus Jack's still there. I'm taking Cactus."
Cactus, as they call them overseas.
Yeah.
That train really wanted to let me know that it was here since it's still blowing its
Apparently.
horn.
Yes. Apparently. All right, there we go. There's Cactus right there.
There we go, old Cactus.
Bang, bang.
Elf.
You know,
That's
you
the
could have
Cactus
a
that
tag
tore it
team-
up with Vader, damn it.
Yes, you could have a tag team of Cactus and Page, and it could be all bang, bang, bang.
Oh, I do have that. Yeah.
I'm an
You
idea
suck.
man. What can I say?
Damn
All
right.
right, who's next?
Think me? Am I next?
Reb.
Reb.
Oh, I'm next. All right.
Then Mender, then Bari.
Well, I'm going to go with another tag team. Find a good picture of them. It's a guy I was gonna pick if I had an NWO roster and his recently departed tag team partner from back in the day. But I am gonna go with Fire and Ice, Scott Flash Norton and Ice Train.
All right.
Very nice.
That's solid.
And now you get Vader. Now you get Vader against Norton if I so choose.
Yeah, and also, why would you not want Norton and Ice Train in general? I mean, damn.
Right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I was always very entertained by them as a team.
Yeah.
Oh, did I throw this up? Okay. I think I did.
Now you did.
Yeah, you did.
I think
you did before.
I think I had, but yeah. All right. So that's my number 11. Next up, I believe we have. Is it Menders or is it Bari?
It's me.
Menders.
It's Mender.
All right, Menders.
I think I'm gonna go with another tag team.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been a while since I heard these guys, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember them. I'm gonna go with Chronic.
Oh, yeah.
They were one of my sleeper picks if nobody picked them, but I always like Chronic. Their run in WWE, not so much when they wrestled
Right,
Taker and Kane.
right.
But
WWE kind of sucks, but
yeah, I liked these guys though. Brian Adams, Brian
Mhm.
Clark.
Oh, yeah.
I did too.
Big Hoss tag team.
I have never seen stoners that are that aggressive in my life.
Or in that good shape.
Right?
Right?
All right. How many times were they WCW tag team champions? I think 1 or 2, right?
Let me double check. Hold on, I just
At
had it
least
up.
one.
Hello,
once.
Turbo. Turbo made an
We had our
appearance.
first
Noodles came
kitty
up here
sighting.
before we went on the air. Yes. Noodles was up here before we went live, so I don't know where she's at now. She's probably sleeping on my shirt. All right. So Menders went with Chronic. I forgot to write that down. Capital K.
Yep.
There we go.
2 times.
2-time champion. Okay.
2-time champs.
Yes. All right. And Bari, you have the last pick of round 11.
Round 11, Barry Sinclair chooses Terry Funk.
Ah,
Okay.
Good one.
yeah. If I hadn't taken Cactus, I was gonna take Funk. It was gonna be one of the two. So
And this is 94 stud stable Terry Funk.
Shit. Oh, okay. I got to find the right picture then. I was about to go hardcore champion Funk, but
It would have been okay.
you're going with Kick by a Horse Funk. You'd have gone with Kick by the Horse Funk.
Okay. I'm going with feuding with Dusty's baby Funk.
yeah, how did nobody pick Dustin yet?
We still have one more round. Shut up, Reb.
Look at that guy.
There you go. There's the
Anything crazy.
Funker.
Complete psycho.
There's the old Funker.
Salty old dog.
Well, as long as you don't call him an egg sucking dog.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you a sissy, Lance? All right. Who is
And-
next?
We get to randomize it.
Oh, wait. Oh, round 12. Okay. Give me mine.
Time for the final round.
Final
For the-
round.
Oh.
AJ. I get the last pick. I get Mr. Irrelevant in this draft.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to be up first again. That doesn't happen 2 times in a row.
No.
All right.
Well, for the last round, I honestly wanted to take a joke pick for this round, but I'm not going to. I'm not
Okay.
going to take a joke pick because there is one man that I realized is still on the table, and it would be absolutely criminal if he went this whole draft not being drafted.
Okay.
So with the I'm going to be picking a very serious pick and not a joke pick. My final draft is Bret the Hitman Hart.
All right.
Yeah. I was going to go with a joke pick, but then I realized Bret hadn't gone, and I was like, well, what the hell?
No, he hadn't. No, he
Right,
hadn't.
Bret
no.
was there. So how could I not take Bret?
I don't think this one's gone.
All right, let me see. There we go.
I mean, granted, he's not exactly the first person that comes to mind when you think of WCW, but he was there.
Yeah,
He was
right?
there, exactly.
He was there. And Bret goddamn Hart.
Well,
So-
there you go.
There's my reasoning.
Enough say it.
Indeed. All right. So who is next?
Bari.
It was
Wow.
Oh, Bari.
All right. Oh, hang on. I gotta make sure I make my note. I'm gonna do my nifty little graphic thing like I did last time. I gotta make sure I have everybody's picks down.
Ah.
All right, Bari, go ahead.
With my final pick, I choose Barry Windham.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Very nice. Find a good pictola there. Barry Windham. Good picture of Barry. That'll work. And are we talking early 90s Wyndham or West Texas Rednecks Wyndham?
We'll take NWA champion Wyndham, 93. Yeah, that fella right there.
There you
Water,
are.
Texas.
Yeah,
Very
302
nice.
pounds right there.
How did he make it that long? There's a few people that I can't believe went this long without getting picked.
Yeah, there's.
Exactly.
I just wrote down 2 more that I'm surprised haven't went yet.
Mhm. Me too.
Yeah, I got a couple over here. I'm surprised I haven't went.
Yeah. All right, Menders, you are next. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Chris Canyon.
Who better?
Interesting.
Who better?
Chris Canyon.
Who's
Wow.
better than Canyon?
Who's better than Canyon?
Who's better than Canyon?
Man, his Dark Side of the Ring episode is so sad.
It is.
Yeah, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good.
It makes me hate Sonny a lot.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. There's the man right there.
There he is.
The innovator of offense.
Canyon.
Oh, Chris Champagne Canyon.
Remember the Positively Canyon when he was going to give everybody diamond cutters?
Yeah.
With a wig on.
Yeah. Remember the ungodly bump he took off that triple decker cage?
Oh, God. That's actually the first thing that comes to mind. Huh?
That was in the same place that Owen Hart passed away. Kemper
Same
Arena.
building.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Good old Russo.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. What do we got?
That bump is really the first thing you think about when you picture Canyon, though.
Yeah. That and Mortis.
Yeah, I actually did have Canyon on my list somewhere too, but never drafted him, but I had him under Mortis.
Well, I had him under Jersey Triad, but somebody took
Yeah.
that from me.
Yeah, because you took Paige.
Yep.
Trying to do the
Exactly.
diamond thing with a vape in my hand, and it's not working.
That's not a diamond thing, Menders.
That's something else.
Very different.
That kind of show.
Oh.
All right, so I get the last pick, and there's a couple that I could go with here, and both of them are painfully obvious. So one's going to have to go to my honorable mentions, and I am going to go with pick number 12, former WWF and WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Well, Macho Man.
Macho Man.
How
I
did you
didn't
let
get
him
him
go
in
this
the last.
long?
I didn't get him in the
Ooh,
last draft, so by golly, I was going to get him in this one. But yeah, seriously, how did he go this long? How did he get the last pick in the draft?
How
Right.
did
feel
that
bad.
even happen?
I
Oh,
feel-
just wait till you hear some of my honorable mentions, and we'll be like, oh
I
yeah, we
got
forgot
some
about
good
them.
honorable
we got
mention.
some. Yeah, we got some doozies for honorable mentions. First off, let's review our picks here. Let's go through the list. And man, I would pay to watch any of these territories on television here. So Bari, you picked Dean Malenko, the filthy animals of Rey Mysterio, Billy Kidman, Conan, Hoovy, and Tigress. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tommy Young, Ace Referee, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed of Doom, Sting, the Nasty Boys, Sags and Knobs, Too Cool Scorpio, Miss Madness, Big Bubba Rogers, Lee Marshall, Terry Funk, and Barry Windham. That's a hell of a roster you got there, Bari.
It really is. Jeez Louise.
Yes. AJ, Diamond Dallas Page, The Faces of Fear, Ming and the Barbarian, Lord Steven Regal, Mean Gene Okerlund, Medusa, The Amazing French Canadians, the NWO of Hall, Nash, Hogan, DiBiase, and Six, Nick Patrick, Ultimo Dragon, Stacy Keibler. I'm sorry, do you want Stacy Keibler or Miss Hancock officially?
Miss Hancock.
Miss Hancock, okay.
She was all
change that.
business, damn it.
She really was. All right, Miss Hancock, Cactus Jack, and Bret Hart.
I stand by that.
Menders, yes. Menders has the Dangerous Alliance of Rude, Austin, Anderson, Zbyszko, Eaton, and Dangerously. Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray and Booker T. Daphne.
With Sherry.
Harlem Heat with Sherry, my mistake. Daphne, the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. Are we talking with Paul Ellering, or are we talking like mid-90s Road Warriors?
Mid-90s.
Okay, so no Ellering there.
Nah.
Great Muta, Jacqueline, Raven, Alex Wright, Charles Robinson, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Chronic, Adams and Clark, and Chris Canyon. And then finally, I put the Miracle Violence Connection, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the Four Horsemen of Ric Flair, AA, Benoit, and Pillman, Eddie Guerrero, Rick and Scott Steiner, Big Van Vader, Akira Hokuto, Jim Ross, Mike Awesome, Randy Anderson, Bull Nakano, Fire and Ice, and Randy Savage. I want to put something in perspective here. The number 12 picks in this draft were Barry Windham, Bret Hart, Randy Savage, and Canyon.
Yeah.
Those guys made it to round 12.
Yeah.
Right?
What is... Oh, my
I
goodness.
legitimately wanted to do a joke pick for the last round, but then I saw Bret was still there, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, you got to make that right.
Pick when Bret Hart's still on the board.
Should we
Yes.
chuckle that Goldberg didn't get picked?
Yeah,
I
no
was-
Goldberg. No Renegade. No
And-
Giant.
My number
No doubt.
12 pick, Bret Hart, would approve of Goldberg not being drafted.
Yes. Hello.
Well, and then you had
Oh,
nobody
we
took
got a kitty.
Glacier. Why was nobody taking Glacier? Come on now.
He actually was going to be my last draft pick before I
Yeah.
realized Bret was still on the board.
All
right, who
Let's
did
do
everybody
some
have
honorable
left?
mentions. Let's do some honorable mentions here. I will start.
Okay.
I've got Perry Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Lex Luger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Another
nobody
guy
took
that probably
Luger.
should have gone. Nobody took Luger. I'm going to take Pretty Wonderful, Roman Orndorff, just for the name of the team.
They're on my list.
Let's see, we're doing 5 honorable mentions. I will take, let's see, I'm going to take Mike Tenay as an
Oh, there you go.
announcer. And then my last one will be the late, great referee Mark Curtis, Brian Hildebrand. Another guy wouldn't be afraid to kick the shit out of a fan if they got out of line.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Little fellow, Lego ref.
Yep. Refereed in suspenders. Noodles, do you have any honorable mentions? No? Okay. All right. Menders, how about you? Who do you got?
Well, I had Larry Zbyszko.
Nice.
Yep.
Love
Um,
Zbyszko. Well, technically you
here-
have Zbyszko because he's in the
Well,
Dangerous Alliance.
Right.
Technically, yeah.
You're talking
All right.
announcer Zbyszko?
I was thinking announcer Zbyszko.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay. Lance Storm didn't get picked.
Oh, Lance Storm didn't get picked. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't.
If I can be serious for a minute, that's kind of an oversight.
Well,
Right.
when you said something about Mr. Serious earlier, and I was like, oh crap, he's picking Lance Storm, and that wasn't who you picked.
Yeah, I realized it after it came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
After it came out of my mouth, I realized it.
Long Calgary guy.
Yeah.
And I have the amazing French Canadians too, so that one really is a big oversight on my part. I could have just gone full Canada on my side.
Y2J didn't get picked.
No.
Yep.
Chris Jericho didn't get picked.
And I like Jericho in WCW. He could have been picked.
I had him as an honorable mention.
We already talked about Dustin Rhodes, so I'm not going to say anything about that one.
Okay.
I had Bam Bam and Psychosis.
Nice.
Psychosis is a good one. I had him as a alternate if I didn't get somebody else too.
Yeah.
All right.
No, the
Ari,
whole-
how about you, man? What?
I said I love the homage you just did.
Oh, yes. The only guy I've ever seen get a chant of "put the mask on" when he took his mask off for his entrance. Because not a handsome man.
Ugly. Anyhow, I just have 3. Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Oh yeah.
He was young and could have been molded into something decent.
Hey, look what
Him
he
and
did
Eddie's
on
whole
WWE,
feud
though.
though.
Yeah.
Him and Eddie's whole feud was great during that time.
Pepe.
Exactly.
Pepe and the wood chipper.
Another little hidden gem from the early 90s in WCW, Max Payne.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like Max Payne. I like Max Payne.
And he was badass on the guitar as well.
Yes, he was. Man Mount the Rock later on.
And then round up the honorable mention, Stars and Stripes, Marcus Alexander Bagwell and the Patriot,
Nice.
Ooh.
team champion.
Multiple time tag team champions. Very nice. All right, AJ, how about you? Who you got for honorable mentions?
Well, before I get into my honorable mentions, do you want to know who my faction pick would have been if certain people hadn't been taken? I was
Sure.
going to take the Revolution,
Oh,
but which
didn't
was,
like them.
if you remember correctly, Shane Douglas, Chris Benoit, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, and Asia.
yes,
Yeah.
you are right.
One of these things is not like the other in ring ability. But then Malenko and Benoit both went before I could get around to it. So I was like, well, I could take Shane Douglas and Saturn and Asia, but if Benoit and Malenko aren't in there, I kind of didn't want to use the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was torn for my Horseman. I really wanted Pillman and Benoit, but I almost went Flair, Anderson, Mongo, Benoit, and Malenko.
Ooh, yeah.
We're gonna just
but my-
sit here and ignore how the Revolution dogged Asia out that last week they were on WCW. Oh,
Yeah, Douglas thought he was going to WWE with the rest of them, so he just banned the whole fucking faction. and then Benoit, Saturn, and Malenko were gone to WWE, and he was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Douglas thought he was going.
Yeah, he thought he was
They didn't
going.
tell him They didn't tell him. Oh my goodness.
Mentions are Jeff Jarrett,
Okay.
Kevin Sullivan.
he was on my
Nobody
list. As
mentioned
well.
Sullivan. I thought about picking the Dungeon of Doom. For
Yeah.
that.
See, I wanted to take him and Jackie, but then Jackie went first, and I wanted to.
Right.
I had other picks I had to make.
Nobody took
Masahiro
Dave Sullivan.
Chono. Huh?
Nobody took Dave Sullivan.
No, nobody did.
Nobody wanted Evad.
No. Yeah, Chono's a good pick. I
Yeah,
love
no,
Chono.
yeah, nobody took Chono either. Chono was great.
Yeah.
I had La Parka.
I had La Parka on my list too.
Yeah, nobody took La
Sure.
Parka either. And can I rattle off all my joke picks real quick? Because I had like 5 joke picks I was gonna take.
You were talking all day about Judy Bagwell and you never took her.
Yeah, where was Judy?
I was just talking shit. But in all seriousness, when it comes to Buck Bagwell, I wanted to get Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner as a team, because then you get Scott Steiner in that whole era with a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
But for my joke pick, I was either going to take Glacier, 3 Count, the Maestro, the Kiss Demon, or Norman Smiley.
Hey, there was no joke about Norman Smiley.
There's no
I
joke
love
about
Norman
Norman
Smiley.
Smiley.
Win streak on Nitro there in the late 90s. An impressive win streak.
Hey, he's doing great things training folks in the Performance
is.
Center these days.
Hey, Scott Harden wants to know, does Judy come with the forklift?
She damn well better, because I don't have a forklift.
She comes with the forklift and the foul language.
There you go.
Judy. Oh, Judy.
Oh,
And we
Judy.
won't get into what she did to help Marcus prepare backstage.
Yeah. Let's not.
Yeah,
That's what Mama.
family show. That's not what Mama's for.
No.
No, it is not.
No.
I guess so.
Don't invite me to your family reunions if that's the line of thinking you got.
Some notables that didn't get picked in this draft. We talked about Goldberg. Sid Vicious didn't get picked.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Manami Toyota from the women's side didn't get picked.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Public
Ronda
Enemy
Singh.
didn't get
Public Enemy didn't get picked. The Natural Born Thrillers didn't get picked. I actually liked them.
One for the non-wrestling side that didn't get picked. Nobody took Michael Buffer.
Nobody took Michael Buffer. Nobody took.
Damn much.
Yeah, right.
I debated on taking Eric Bischoff as an announcer.
He was awful
He
as
did
an
it.
announcer.
He did it though.
Nobody took Shivani.
Nope.
Nobody took Mike Tenay.
He's too busy making
No, he
kids.
was. Today was my honorable mention. He didn't get drafted.
Today was an honorable mention.
Yeah. Okay.
There was. I'm trying to think. There was somebody else that. The Wall was one that didn't get picked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Vampiro.
Oh, Vampiro.
Vamp-
Why
No
didn't I pick Vampiro?
Nobody picked. You picked Raven. They could have had the Deadpool.
I could have. Damn it.
So yeah, there's
Then
some
make it-
glaring misses on this, but I'm very pleased with my list. I can't speak for you guys.
Yeah, I'm happy with
Yeah, I
mine.
stand by mine. I stand by
Yeah.
mine.
I'm a little surprised that when you picked Regal, AJ, you didn't just pick the Blue Bloods and get Regal and Body,
Yeah, I really should have, shouldn't I?
or even as a trio with Taylor.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's always easy.
That
to,
was an
to
oversight.
It's easy to armchair quarterback these drafts after we're done, but I think
Yeah.
we've.
See, my thing with Regal went to that television title run. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And that's where my brain went picking Regal, and then I was like, now that you mention it.
He couldn't have had the Blue Bloods. I had Eaton.
Oh, you did have Eaton. You had him in the name.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You could have had Regal and Taylor though.
Yeah.
Finley was still out there.
Yeah. No Finley, huh?
No Finley. Like I said, no Giant.
That one I was kind of surprised by.
Yeah.
No hardcore hack either.
No Hardcore Hack. No Horace.
Cassidy.
No Candido. I'm kind of kicking myself for not picking Candido.
I forgot about
Yeah.
Candido.
That's kind of Candido's curse. He was so great, but he always went under the radar.
Yeah.
No Bigelow.
Nope. Nobody picked Bigelow, did they?
No.
I put Bam Bam in my honorable.
I took DDP first round. I really should have just took the Jersey Triad.
Yeah, then Minders wouldn't have gotten Canyon.
I wouldn't have gotten
Right.
Canyon.
Oh, there were
I-
plenty of people still on board by then, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn thing if I'm hungry.
Yeah. So come, I believe May 7th, we're planning on doing our next draft, and we'll have to think about our topic. We skipped the 90s. We did our 80s draft last time, so maybe we'll do a 1990s draft on the next one.
Okay.
We did WCW this time. Next time it's WWE.
Yeah, that's kind of broad. We'd have to make sure we have it into a bubble.
Right, but I meant for the time period.
Sure.
Now
Yeah,
you got
we got a couple months to figure that out, so we'll get it worked out.
We'll figure something out.
So we've run a tad long, about 2.5 hours. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get into what we've got coming up, future guests, and then we're going to get out
If
of
they
here.
want to get out of here, let them go.
Yeah, if you guys want to roll, go ahead. Thank you for helping us out again. It's always fun. And it was a lot more well behaved this time. We weren't nearly
Yeah,
as sticky
no,
with each other as we were last time.
Well, I didn't steal Judy Martin from anybody this time, so
No.
And I didn't take
Henderson
and I
steals
didn't take
Strike
Strike Force.
and I wasn't secretly drunk this time either. So yeah.
and I was
Secretly.
also and I also perfected bratwurst in the air fryer earlier. So I mean,
Ah.
I'm in a pretty damn good mood already.
There you
So
Yep. Speaking of Strike Force, nobody picked Rick Martel, TV champion
No,
Martel,
nobody
with the patent
did.
leather gimmicks.
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
But anyway,
Nobody
that's
picked
neither here nor
Rotunda
there.
either.
nobody picked
No.
Prince Ikea.
No, because he would got Paisley too.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here, you guys.
All
Go
right.
go have some fun. Let us
Go
finish
eat,
up.
do whatever.
We'll talk to
Enjoy
you
We
the
later.
figure out how
kitties.
to thing.
Okay.
I'll get you out of here.
He'll kick you out. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
All right. Well, let's talk about what we got coming up. Future shows here, Menders. Next week we have on March 5th, Mike Outlaw will be joining us from the St. Louis area.
So excited.
March 12th, Hardcore Heather Owens is coming back to talk about the Squared Circle Expo with us.
Can't wait for her to be here so we can talk all things Squared Circle.
Yes, Paulie Tomaselli on March 19th.
Hopefully.
From the Chicago area. Hopefully, I'm anticipating no problems this time.
Okay.
And then on the Go Home show before the Expo, we got Jake Oman.
Yeah, buddy.
He's got that big. We'll talk about that TV title match he got with Matt Riddle at the
Yeah,
Expo.
I'm excited.
Yes, and then the next ones we have after that officially booked. We have on March. Let me see. What
April?
date did I have? April. Thank you, April. That's
April 9th, you have Jason.
April 9th, we have Jason Knight, the sexiest man on earth from ECW. And then on April 30th, I believe, is when we have the Cuban assassin Fidel Sierra joining us. So we're looking forward to that. And then, and then all through April, we'll be doing our Multi Cup Tag Team Invitational Tournament. Every week we'll be doing a different bracket, and then the last episode of the month we'll do the finals. So we have that to look forward to also.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, the 0-1 Shootout, we will be joined by Deathwish Anakin Murphy, and we will have a lot to talk about with him after the events of this past Saturday.
You won't want to miss this show.
No, it's going to be something. And then we got a lot more to talk about that show Saturday.
Yes, we do.
Returns, insane turns of events, one ridiculous sign prank that somebody perpetrated on a well-meaning Air Force character.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. So that's what we got to look forward to tomorrow. And then a week from Friday, we will be doing our next episode of Gold Rush, talking about the WCW Cruiserweight Championship, myself and Bari. But other than that, I think we are good to go, Minder. So what do you say we get out of here?
Sounds good. Although I will say I'm going down to PWE this weekend. So
Oh, nice. Go yell at Mephisto. Say, hey, why didn't you come?
yeah, I will. I'll do my best. Because
All right.
there have you seen some of the matches? Hold on. We got to talk about
some
these
of them.
matches
Okay,
because
run it
some of
down
them
for
are
me.
really good. PWE. We've got Shaza versus Kelsey Magnolia.
Okay.
The Forgotten versus Power Trip.
This isn't the 0-1 Power Trip.
No,
with
this is
Randy
not the
Orton.
0-1. No, this is not the Power Trip. We've got Derek Fullerton. There's a name
old
that should
friend.
sound familiar.
Yes.
Against Chris Hendricks,
Okay. Nice.
which is another
Scott
name that
Harden.
should sound familiar.
Scott says he's going too, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Let's see. Camaro Jackson versus Jabari King.
This one I heard about.
Oh, Lenny's wrestling. Lenny versus Nick Natural.
Very nice.
And
Is Trust on there?
He is. Hold on, we got ATM versus Eagle Eye.
Okay. I like that ATM.
I like that ATM a lot.
Mr.
We've
All
got
That
Benjamin
Matters.
Trust. Okay. PWE Championship match. The champion, the Jet, Benjamin Trust, versus Brandon Aarons. and it shows Kendall Beck, but it doesn't show what he's doing.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that because I haven't seen Kendall since before he got big.
Nice.
So this will be fun.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
let me
lot
know
of
how
fun.
it is. I've been wanting to see PWE for a while, but it just hasn't been in the cards lately. So you have to let me know how that's going, how that show is.
Yep. I decided that I wanted to do it in case I didn't get another chance this year. So we don't have a show this weekend. So I'm going.
Sounds like a plan.
But
So, well, with that said, you'll have to give us a report next week, Menders, how the show went.
I can do that.
All right. Well, what do you say we get out of here? I hear the rustling plastic of a Taco Bell takeout bag with my name on it. So we're gonna get out of here. All right. So for Menders, this is Red reminding you all life is hard, work stiff, and
Thanks, guys.